And then you said it was an accident. Are you somebody's lurk account, Knicks? Bama. I don't even know who Alabama played. I know Texas Tech dominated. Oh, but next Saturday, my Pitt Panthers are playing my Notre Dame Fighting Irish. I'm a big Notre Dame fan. I went to the national championship in Miami last year. However, I'm going to root for Pitt. Now, Narduzzi always wins big games, but like he'll lose to like Youngstown State or something. All right, we have a guy with a photo that says funny guy. So here we go.
Hey, nice.
What
No.
what's up, funny guy?
Hey, man. So I had this crazy betting story
Okay. What?
like a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I was traveling and I was in a state where I was able to bet online and I hadn't, really done that much. But my brother mentioned it is like, hey, while you're there, play some bets. So I downloaded like an app
Right.
and
FanDuel, DraftKings, etc.
yeah. And
Right.
so like and they run their promotions. It was the start of NBA week and whatever. So it was like the deal was if you go in like $5 and win your bet on an NBA game, then they'll give you a $300 bonus bet. So I bet like about $30 or so over the week. I ended up putting about three NBA games, couple college games, couple NFL games. But I had to use the money before I left town. I ended up winning my NBA bet, so I had $300 that I had to throw on something. And I spent all night looking at it, and I was just looking at all these crazy games, and I picked a parlay. If it's not my money, so I wanted the big payout. So I picked a game. It was the Giants versus the Eagles, and four players had to be the scorer of touchdowns: the running back, quarterback, running back, and tight end.
Right.
Uh, and so I ended up hitting the bet,
And how
uh,
much did it pay out?
$11,000.
No way. And when you're dealing with FanDuel, etc., I don't know which one you went with, but their payouts are super quick.
Yeah. So I was able to claim it that evening, and it was in my bank account the next day.
That's
But
awesome.
now I own state income tax to
Yes.
where I was, and then federal. It will add to my income as well.
Correct, but it's still worth it if you're hitting 11K. Oh, you said 11K?
Yeah. So it was the game Scatabo got injured, but he was the first touchdown scorer, or Barkley was one of them. They scored like immediately on their first drives,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was the tight end for the Eagles, Dallas Goddard, that had to score. And then at the very end of the game, Jackson Dart ran one in with like 2 minutes left.
Were you watching it live, like, and
Yeah, I
paying
was
attention?
driving an RV with my brother, my wife, and two cats, watching it live on a phone.
Wow. I will say this: I'm not a big fan of parlays. I bet straight wagers only,
Yeah,
except during March Madness. I'm a big
yeah.
fan of parlaying all the underdogs.
Hmm.
That first weekend where Thursday there's 16 games, Friday there's 16 games. I'm a big fan of parlaying, using parlays that day. I don't do player props. I don't do any of that. I just do straight wagers on games, using spread, money line, total, whatever the case may be. But
Yeah.
congrats on your win, bro.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, it paid for the whole trip. I didn't, nobody else had to pitch in. I mean, overall, with the trip that we were doing in an RV, and then like the taxes that I'm gonna have to pay, I walk away with about 6,000.
There you go.
Um, and then
How much did you deposit? $30.
yeah, 50. I used about 30, so I still left about 100 in the account, and
Right.
then I withdraw. like about 11, a little over 11,000.
That's awesome, bro. Congrats.
Thanks, man. It was a badass week, and my other bets ended up working out. Like I still ended up I made like $2.50, like on the other bets that I had over the weekend. But that was
I'll
the
be
big
honest with you. I will never understand how there are so many people out there that place bets every day for like $1, $5. I don't understand what the point is.
yeah, yeah, and that was the thing. I did $5 because of the promotion,
Right.
and so like a couple other bets that I had, I got like 20% increase on any profits, and they were running a bunch of promotions, so it was kind of one of those situations where it's like, give it enough effort. And
Right.
when I told people, before that Sunday and before the bet was placed, or I mean, I placed it on Friday and then I told people on Saturday, and everybody's just kind of like, oh yeah, that's kind of funny. That's it, that'll never happen. And then by Sunday, I'm on the road, and it happened, man. And I was luckily enough, able to collect from a different state, and
Right.
remotely.
But Tom, that doesn't matter. But Jim, congrats on your win, bro. Be good. I appreciate you. But Tom, I will never understand that thought process. What is a $10 win? What is the point of even watching? $10 means nothing. Who the hell gets a dopamine hit off $10? I and if let's just say you have $10 in your FanDuel or DraftKings account, why not throw it on something and follow a parlay all day, where maybe it turns into $1,000 or something? They get little that makes zero sense. How much of a rush can you get off winning $4? Foundational block. Oh, were you in there, Jackie? That motherfucker is on that place where you could get the recordings, and I wrote it down. I was in there at like 1:32 a.m. and I'm gonna fucking post that recording. Somebody else is in there. I forget who it was, but they gifted me. Oh, it was Hunter. How much sadness do you get from losing $4? 100%. That's also true. There's Hunter's right there. I'm gonna post whenever I join that. He is the one that created the foundational Black American term. Apparently, that motherfucker had 11 or 1,200 people in his life. Bombi, the dude that created the term foundational Black American, was live, and I went in there and said that. I forget even how I started, because I've been up there before one other time, and it ended the same way with me fucking flipping out. But sorry, I got a message I was reading. I just said, look, I'm a foundational Black American, and I don't know how to prove it. How do I prove it? And at one point, he said, I knew you were a white mayo devil, or something along those lines. He called me a white mayo devil, I'm pretty sure. And he said, he said the foundational Black Americans. Oh wait, the first of all, he said put your camera on. I'm like, look, I'm in bed. I just need help on how to prove I'm a foundational Black American. And people in the chat were saying he sounds white. But at one point he said that foundational Black Americans, that's how they know that I was white, because foundational Black Americans keep their paperwork. Well, that's weird, because nobody else, Jolien, B-Love, etc., comes up here and says they have paperwork. So you're a liar. And for anybody that wants to screenshot shit, I did type in the chat, you have zero paperwork. You were on the fucking cotton fields. What the fuck, Nick? See, that's you're just here a couple weeks, but this this dumb idiot, B Love, and B Love came in here and said he's a foundational Black American and he deserves reparations. Julian Dick rode him for a little bit, and now they both say it, but both have zero proof. So he said, this guy that created the term said that I just have to use my birth certificates or birth certificates from the 1860s. I'm like, my own parents don't have their birth certificates. Like, what are we talking about? Thank you, Samantha. I don't know. It's just it is crazy to me that guy allegedly, according to Julian and Beloved, came up with that term, and so many people jumped on board and dick ride that term. It makes zero sense to me. I would love to fucking go top, like, how do I find him on my list of people to like nudge or join or whatever? Azealia Banks. I don't know who that is. Azealia Banks. Okay, here, let's see. Wait, that's not what I want. I'm going to play her most popular. I assume it's a chick. Azealia is a chick's name. All right. Her most popular song is called 212. All right. Here we go. The fuck is this? That is garbage. How many accounts do I have? I have 22 active accounts right now. And in my bio, I tag what I call my main account, and I follow my 21 other accounts on there. There is a rapper with orange hair called like Tish Tosh or something. She sings the song "The Boy's a Liar." Does it, like, I know I sound like an idiot, but does anybody know who sings the Boy's a Liar song? Ice Spice, yes. Ice Spice was in my broadcast back in like 2023. And I had no clue who she was. And I was talking shit on her. There was another white trash. She's not white trash. She's ghetto trash. But there was a white trash rapper chick that would come into my broadcast as well on one of my old main accounts. You don't like Ice Spice? Aussie Juhari. What's up, Aussie Juhari? You didn't connect, Aussie Juhari, and that is a sign, my friend. But Ice Spice was in my live, and she says, "Hey, I found a new song. I want to play it." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." And she plays like 30 seconds of it, and I mute her and say, "That is dumb as fuck." And that everybody in the chat was typing and going crazy. I had no clue who the fuck the ghetto bitch was. That boy's a liar. But I'm not gonna lie though, she kind of got me though. 2 years later, I still remember that song. For $10 million, I could not name. Dave, are you a gay? Why don't you date women? Well, if I'm a gay, I guess I don't date chicks, right? I'm sorry. What are you saying sorry for? Who is the most famous FBA? Me. Honestly, I think it is that dude, the dude's live that I was in earlier. That boy's a liar. Oh, I don't know. I don't know who Azealia Banks is. I just played one of her songs for 12 seconds, and it's let's keep playing. Why you gay? I mean, what the fuck is this? She's saying, I guess that cunt getting eaten. What the fuck? Who the fuck mentioned Azealia Banks? Who was that? What the fuck? Hold on, let me go back to that. What was that line? Cock a licking in the water by the caught the warm goo. What the fuck is going on here? Is this person famous?
What's up? You miss me?
No, not at all. I find you.
Oh my god.
And the thing is, I'll be honest with you. I find you. You are entertaining, but you say horrendous things. Now, once again, you
I know,
apologize.
you know the thing is, Dave, let me tell you
What?
something, right? I've apologized for those things. I think I didn't say it on a panel. Bambi, you made wait, Dave, can I say something?
I'm not talking. You're the only one
Okay,
talking.
thank you. Listen, Bambi, you just told Sav that you were gonna donate on his coffee shop. You never did, okay? So why are you up here? Why aren't you there? You still need that
Why are
money.
you here?
sis.
Why aren't you over there? Why aren't you with Sab?
Because I already did my dues. I did my dues. She made a promise to him, and we're still asking for her. Where's she at? Where's she at? And guess what? I just came up right here, and come to find out, she's in the comment section. That's crazy.
But you are too.
Well, I did my dues, dude.
Do you? What's your dues? What does that mean?
Like I paid the amount that I needed to do. Like,
What?
you know. She made a promise. Bambi, go on Sab's live. Go on his notifications. You'll see. Donate to his coffee cup.
And how much did you donate?
I did 50.
You did 50. So you gave him 50
Dude,
bucks.
dude. But you know how much gifting I do? I like the past like 2 nights, I did like over 900.
You gifted Sab $900 on TikTok?
Yeah, I have.
So why wouldn't you donate to his PayPal or whatever the fuck? Wait, what?
I know TikTok takes half of that shit, but
Yeah, so why would you do that?
I mean, he was like, I don't know, like it happened to be that way, bro. I just hate that TikTok takes half of that. Yeah, that's my brother though. Let me tell you, Dave.
Yeah.
I have the 22 streak right now. The only person I actually gift is Sav.
What's a 22 streak?
I don't know what the fuck that is. It's TikTok.
Are you drunk right now?
Can you bring up Bambi so I can bash her?
Absolutely. Let me get her for
Bring
you.
up Bash.
Of course. What the fuck? Sav pro scamming now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't pay attention to that. I don't pay attention to anybody really, especially I'm not going to pay attention to him. But she said I gifted him $900. Why would you do that? There's a lot of people playing head to heads now. They would love to fucking see you. There's a lot of people that are professional head to head players on TikTok now. But I don't understand.
Baby, listen, chill out. Like, Dave, like, why are you so cruel to me? What the hell? What's going on?
Well, you know the
I'm in
rule.
my
If you
car right
ask me to
now.
bring somebody up, I drop you. That's just the rule.
Oh, okay. I
That's for
forgot. I
anybody.
forgot. I forgot.
Yeah, you haven't been up here in a long time.
I forgot. I haven't been here for a while, you know.
I know.
I missed the protocol, whatever you want to say.
Right.
But
Can I ask
anyways,
you just very bluntly, are you drunk right now?
no, I'm not. I'm in my car, dude. I've been driving. I'm just hyped. I'm a hyped person. I have a lot of friends, you know.
But why are
Just
you
like
hyped? Because
what do you mean,
you
why am I hyped? I was born this way. I don't know. It's my personality.
remember when you told everybody you were a model?
What happened?
And then what happened was I said, look, I'll follow you on Instagram because every model wants more IG followers. And you said no. And right then and there, I knew
Why
you
is
were no
Bambi
longer
laughing?
a model.
Bambi, you made a promise and you failed. So why are you laughing? I don't know why she's laughing. Anyways, back to the
Bombi, I
question.
accepted you up. I don't know what happened.
Bombi, I love that you called her Bombi. She's a bum. That's what she is. Anyways,
Wait, you and Bombi are fighting?
yeah, I never liked her. What are you talking about? The first fight I had with her was on your panel. Are you dumb? You don't
Honestly,
remember
I
that?
don't remember that.
Oh, damn. Okay.
The only thing I remember
She's
about
scared of me,
you,
bro. She's scared. I promise you, Dave. I promise you, she will never come up. She's scared of me, cause she claims to be Somali. I'm Somali. I have my flag next to my name. Anyways, Bambi.
that's like the three things I remember about you. One, you
Yeah,
saying horrendous
Bumby.
things.
Call her Bumby again, please.
Two,
Bumby.
you saying you were a model.
You're a bum. You're a bum. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I am. No, I'm not a model. I said
You said you were.
No, I said
You
I
definitely
look
did.
like a model. I look like a model. I mean, I got the height. I used to be skinny. I'm not no more. You know, bro, I had anorexia, to be honest with you, and I've gained weight since I moved
Wait,
back
so
in
you
with
went
my
from
mom.
being anorexic to overweight?
I mean, not anorexic, but like, you know, oh my God, go ahead, go. Here she comes.
Your tone changed whenever you saw
Let's
Bombi
wait,
loading up.
Bobby. Go ahead, bitch. Go ahead. What do you want to say? What do you want to say? What do you want to say?
I'm kind of torn here because I'm not a big fan of
No, Dave.
Bombi, and
Dave,
you're
can we
repulsive.
can I have a back and
Of
forth
course,
with
yeah, go
Oh,
ahead.
is this beef? Oh, okay.
It is.
Yeah,
It
this is
is.
Somali on
Go ahead.
Somali crime.
Oh, it's
She's not
Somali.
Somali,
It's
dude.
Somali
She's not
beef.
Somali.
Does this look like a
She's
model
not
to you?
Somali. She claims to be Somali. She's
It's
not Somali.
big forehead beef. Let's go.
All right, hold on, RW. We don't go after any types of looks.
You see how she's showing my picture? I'm actually cute. Like, I'm very good looking, but okay, go
Does
ahead.
she look like a model to you guys?
Dave, come on, bro. Like, am I not cute? I'm very.
I say that
I'm
everybody
pretty
is
cute.
beautiful, so
I'm
not Bombi's not going to get me there.
Why don't you show us how you look like? It's not like I'm gonna take a screenshot of you.
Oh fuck!
Show
Alexa, block Duval Jazz.
her boyfriend.
Oh, thank you, Duval.
Alexa,
Her
off.
Zionist boyfriend came on the live gifting
Why do you
her.
hate on Duval
Show me
so
how you
much,
look
Dave?
like. Show me
Anybody
how you look
that
like.
gifts
Since
you
you
or
want to
gives
show my
you
picture,
mod,
bitch.
they're my.
Since you want to
they're
show
my enemy.
how I look like, why don't you show me how you look like? It's not like I'm gonna take a screenshot. You're obsessed with me.
Oh, Duval, stop it.
Yeah, that's her Zionist boyfriend. Good for you.
So, are you like fucking Duval yet, or what?
She should.
I know, Tal. That's what I'm thinking. Because I can't stand Bombi. And it actually disgusts me that so many people have embraced her.
Yeah, Dave, you love me. Get over it.
But are you R called you out for not donating to Black Sav?
No, I mean I will do at some point. I just haven't got round to it. No one controls me on this app. I do what I want.
Okay, but did you promise to donate to Black Sav?
I said I will have a. I said I'll look into it.
So what is he doing? Begging people for $50 now?
No, I just think it's his full-time job. He just wants support to run his platform.
Wait, what?
You know the
Yeah,
thing
I
is,
think he just wants
earlier
people
she
to
was
support
actually,
him.
yeah, Duval, can we ask the question, like, are you guys together?
Shut your mouth and don't
Is
ever
he
address
effing
Duval again. You're
you,
not worthy to
dirty
have his name in your
bitch?
dirty mouth.
You know you're sweaty under there.
Sweaty.
Is he? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, whatever. What do you want to ask?
All right. Somali on Somali crime is over. Listen, I can't stand you both. It is what it is. What's up, bro? Oh, bro, it looked like you were ready to star in like a 1980s rap video. What the fuck was that? He had a backwards visor on. You sounded like you were ready to rap with Azealia Banks. What was that? Who was that? I didn't even look at. Wait, it was this person, I think, right? There was a rap video. What's up, Musica?
Hello.
What's up, bro? What are you doing? When's the music video start?
There is no music video, if that's what you're wondering.
Can I ask you why you have a visor on? Is that a visor, first of all?
It's a, I think, yeah, a visor.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm in Australia at the moment. The sun was popping off this arvo, bro.
Oh, fuck
This
yeah.
afternoon. Sorry, the lingo in Australia can disconnect.
Oh, that's fine. Just so you know, where I'm at in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, it's supposed to snow. So
No,
sun's not
yeah, dude.
popping off here.
We had hella heat, bro. We had
Right.
heat.
Right. Okay. So
Yesterday.
what are you up to? Why are you leaning up against the wall like you're about to shoot a video?
No, I'm just sitting here.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the best place to catch the afternoon sun up
Of
against
course.
the wall.
Of course.
I would go further up on the balcony, but it gets a lot windier up there. So when I get to the second story, it's a bit windy.
My friend Nick says you have a Spotify link in your bio. What's that all about?
Yeah, so it's a Spotify link that is basically a lot of African music on that link, I guess.
Do you,
I don't
do you have any songs? Like, do you sing at all?
know. Personally, I do have songs, yes. I have very many songs.
Very many songs. Like, are you on YouTube?
They won't be released publicly because I
Why?
sell songs. I don't give songs. My
What the
company
fuck?
gives songs. We don't
Okay.
do songs. We give songs.
Okay, so why are you here? Why did you want to come up here? Are you a Muzzy?
I am Muslim, yes.
Why? Why are you a Muslim?
Because it's been the best thing that's happened to me in a while, honestly.
Have you been a Muslim your whole life?
I was Muslim from ages since my birth, yeah. But I really only just connected when I became 25.
I got you. So you turned 25 and you became
Muslim again.
okay, make Islam great again. Okay. And what is so great about your religion?
Well, I think most of us are so respectful
Bleh.
and we are so very nice to people.
Okay.
And I think you're thinking of Islam in a way with a bunch of people who are saying Islam is not great. And you can continue living in your own unique world to
Uh-huh.
think that Islam is not good when it is. Because all I ever want to do is make people happy. That's
Of course.
my only goal.
Okay. So if somebody said to you, what's the negative side of Islam, what would your answers be?
My negative side of Islam, I do actually have one, which a lot of Islamic people will disagree with, is when it comes to marriage that is more than one person.
Okay.
That
You-
I cannot stand by that in any way. I don't care what religion you are. If you are with one person, you should be with one person.
I gotcha. What about the countries that are okay with child marriage?
That's not okay either. I'm a primary
Okay.
school teacher, so I cannot. That's not okay. Should never have
Okay.
been okay. And it's the same way as a Christian would say they don't believe in slavery, right? If they're sane-headed, a Christian would not be like, "Oh, yes, slavery is amazing." But the Bible talks pretty well about slavery.
Can I ask you, are you a gay?
Am I what?
Gay? Are you a gay?
I'm not gay. I do get asked that quite often.
Okay.
My partner's from Ethiopia, and we went on holiday to visit her village,
Uh-huh.
and I'm not gay, if that's what you want to know.
Yeah, point blank, that's what I was asking. Your partner, and what's weird about Australia, you guys call your significant other your partner. And
Yes.
here in America, usually when somebody says that's my partner, at least in my neck of the woods, that means it's your gay partner.
Oh, really?
Yes,
I've
because
been
there's
saying that
been
on
multiple
so many
Australians.
lives.
Correct. So he sounds zesty. Um, can I ask
do
you,
think that.
how long have you been dating your girl?
Yes, me and my Ethiopian partner have been together for 2 years.
And is she Muslim as well?
She's not specifically any religion at all.
And is she a white girl, black girl?
She's natural Ethiopian born.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
And did her parents enjoy that you were Muslim?
her parents didn't enjoy me at all because I wasn't Ethiopian.
Oh,
So it
okay.
wasn't even about race or religion. It was
Right.
just 'cause I was from a different country. That's all.
Gotcha. Okay. So to me, I think just coming back to Islam for a second, I just think, first of all, I just want to say I don't think everybody in your religion is a terrorist, but for one reason or another, there are a lot of terrorist attacks coming from your religion.
Yeah, this is a really bad way to start a conversation.
Okay.
You know that,
Well,
right? You're aware of that.
but am I don't know. Am I kind of right though?
I don't think you're right. Think about what is the biggest terrorist attack that has ever happened.
How about 9/11?
Yeah, no, the biggest. Not where 2,000 people died. I'm talking
Oh,
like the biggest.
okay. What do you want to say?
Well, think about when the atom bomb was dropped
Oh,
on
fuck me.
Hiroshima, where 2 million civilians died. Over
Oh,
2
fuck me.
million.
Okay. So if somebody said to you just point blank, I feel that there's been, I'm just going to say 50,000 terrorist attacks done by your religion in the last decade.
It's not about the amount of attacks, it's the amount of people, the civilians that have been killed.
Okay,
That's,
it's way more than 50,000.
yeah. When we're talking millions that get killed.
Okay.
So,
So
like,
let's just focus on the last decade if we can.
yeah.
And okay, over the last decade, it's Islam that is killing a lot of people. right?
That's
Not the
true.
religion. It's
That's
people
not
from.
true.
It's Muslims.
That's not true at all.
It's not true. Okay,
That's
so
not true.
if I say that there's been 50,000 terrorist attacks over the last decade, how many are you willing to acknowledge? Just for the sake of our argument here.
I mean, if you say there are 50,000 terrorist attacks, I'm not sure what specific terrorist attacks you're talking about. I will say yes, there might be, but it's how many
Okay.
people die during those terrorist attacks. Because there is a terrorist attack that can only unalive 3 people, or there's a terrorist attack that can alive millions of people, and to compare them to be the same thing is criminal. You know,
Okay. Are
I'm not
you
going to compare 9/11
okay?
to the bombing in Hiroshima. That's completely
Okay. Okay.
makes
Are
no
you
sense.
confident in your religion? Like, do you feel that a decade from now you'll still be, practicing this religion?
No, no,
You're not confident in your religion. Why?
no.
Okay, tell me.
Because first and foremost, I'm African. I'm Ugandan. That is what I am first and foremost. I will not put religion into my ethnicity at all.
What happens if your
In
if your
Uganda, before I
Ethiopian
was
girlfriend says, "I want you to leave Islam"? Would you leave
well
it?
then, no. She
No.
doesn't dictate my religion. Same way as I don't dictate hers.
Of course, no. That makes sense. What would make you leave Islam?
When I believe it's not helping it out. If I feel like we have unalived a lot of people,
You have.
then I not as many as Christians or actually America, regardless of Christians or religion at all. I would definitely try to really figure that out and concede at a certain point.
Okay, so what is the number where you say, "Look, I've had enough"?
There is no specific number at all.
Okay.
Um, it's just more based on how much damage is being done to the world.
Well, you guys are doing a lot of damage.
I think you believe that, but you also haven't alived millions of people.
Okay.
I
And
mean,
once again, maybe
we
a
haven't
couple hundred.
alived millions of people
I
the
got you.
same way you have. That's all.
Okay, maybe, a couple hundred years from now, the Christians are back killing people or whatever. I just think that currently, right now, in this century, there is no other religion that is murdering innocent people like your religion.
Wait, I do have a question. So,
Uh-huh.
you said specifically your religion. Would you be happy just knowing that your people are unaliving other people? Are you happy with that?
No, of course not. No, if I was practicing a religion and they were going around throughout the world murdering innocent people, I
And
would get.
because you're specifically talking about religion, are you Christian?
I'm
You
not
come up with
religious at all.
Okay, that's fair.
I used to be one. I used to be a Muslim.
Yeah, and you came out of that because of the unaliving, right?
Yes, my village got internet, and I was able to do my own research, and didn't have to
See, a lot
listen.
of that happens vice versa as well, which is interesting.
What do you mean by that?
Most of that actually happens vice versa in villages where most people have been brought up by Europeans to be Christians. They open up the internet and find out that Islam is actually way more peaceful than they've been led to believe.
And where? Okay, so I got internet in my village, and I
Which
found
is
out like there's a website, thereligionofpeace.com, that they
where
track
is
all
your
the
village? Just out of interest.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Where is your village? Just out of
It
interest.
doesn't matter. I'm on the run from my imam because my imam said that if I leave the religion, I must die.
Your Iman, not your
Yeah.
Imam.
Well, whatever.
That was weird.
So I had to hurry up and flee the country. So I came up. I got in a.
So you don't have a specific village that you're from.
Well, I do, but I don't say it on this app because I don't want anybody hunting me down.
You're not proud of your own village? Because my village
No.
comes before my religion.
Fuck my village.
Really?
Yeah, fuck them all. What are you
I
talking
think
about?
you should be more accepting of where you come from. That's very
They
important.
wanted. I'm sorry. They wanted me
Where you
dead.
come from. What'd you say?
They wanted me dead just because I was leaving the religion.
I think you're talking about apostates, which
No, they had posters of me, of my face, with a "want it" sign and a bullseye on it all over the village.
yeah, I think you're talking rubbish there.
No, that's not rubbish. Not the village of Philly.
I'm not saying I don't think what you're saying is true.
Okay.
That's not a reason why you should not say where your village comes from. Because I don't think you even come from a village, honestly. I think you're just saying that you might have come from a village, or you might have been Muslim, and you're just making these wild claims out of nowhere.
You think?
With no actual factual basis at all. So
But is it true? Is it true that if you leave Islam?
It's not factual at all, is it? You're just
Wait,
saying
hold on. Is it not true that if you leave Islam, you should die?
That's not true. I don't know where you got that from.
Oh.
So what we say when you leave Islam, if specifically you're in an Islamic state, a country that is completely Islamic, you should leave the area, be labeled as an apostate, someone who does not follow the religion, and we should give you safe haven to another country that will let you practice your faith, because we don't want you to practice your faith in our country.
No, that's not. No. Then why is there wanted posters all over my former
A
village?
lot of random things that are not true. Like, first of all, you've clearly never been Muslim before if you've had to ask me that question. You've also never been Muslim.
Wait, are you saying there's not a hadith or something? Wait, are you saying there's not a hadith or something in the Quran where it says that if you leave the religion, you should die?
Yeah, that's not there. That's not there. If you can find one, I will happily concede.
Okay, well, I'll
that
see.
doesn't mean just picking a single bit of words without the context before and after of what has been said.
Right. Okay, so where do we go from here, bro?
What I say from here, I say that you completely stop saying that you were once Muslim, because you never were. And you also stop trying to create these complete illogical narratives about you being Muslim, and saying that you were once Muslim and now you're not before. You were never Muslim to begin with. So you can say what you are now.
Well, let's not focus on me. Let's not make it about me, because I'm a very shy person. But just coming back to say the last decade.
Please don't say that you were Muslim before.
Well, I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want.
It is what it is. It doesn't make it any more true than it is.
Oh, well, I mean, it is what it is. But so once again, you said
what it is, but it's not true. Come on.
Oh, but
make
it is.
Make sense, brother.
Okay. All right. So just back to current day, right? You said you're willing to leave Islam once the violence becomes too much. So what is the magic number where you will leave the religion, right? Because go ahead.
If a Muslim country drops an atom bomb on another country, I will leave easily. Easy.
So that's what it's going to take.
Yeah, millions of deaths in one bomb. I'm gone.
Well, okay. So how many innocent people have to die? What is your number?
Over 2 million.
Okay, you
Let's
guys
say
have
they
killed over
started
2 million people,
Hiroshima.
guaranteed.
No, in one attack.
In one
In
attack?
single attack, yeah. Same way Hiroshima, like the US did.
Oh,
If
fuck.
we did that, then I'm going to be like, no, I cannot be a part of this. Too many innocent people died. That's
Yeah,
a
but I
lot.
don't think
That's a
Muslims
country and
can
a
pull
half.
that off. I think what they do is they just do random attacks, right? Whether it's 9/11, 10/7, the 7/7 bombings, or somebody just putting on a suicide vest. If you knew your best friend had a suicide vest on and was going to kill innocent people, you would alert the authorities, correct?
Yeah. No.
Oh, fuck me.
I
Okay.
would not have a friend who has a suicide vest on to begin with.
Right, that's what everybody says. But just hypothetically, if you knew of somebody that had a
If I knew
suicide,
my friend had a suicide vest on, I would not alert the authorities. I would make sure the suicide vest is not working and he is not leaving the house with that vest on him.
all right. So you're a good man,
He would have had to tell me beforehand that he has a vest that's going to blow up and kill himself and other people.
right?
It's on site, honestly. Like
What
he
about if
is
his
scared to
response
leave the
is
house.
Allah wanted me to do it?
Well, Allah did not want you to do that at all. Read the Quran, for fuck's sake. Honestly.
Right.
Read the Quran. He does not want you to do that at all. You're
But
doing something out of your own. Oh, honestly. No.
right, but
No
why
one
is it
makes
that
that
there's
house
so
like
many
that on
Muslim?
request.
There's got to be something going on within these the mosques that you guys attend, or the inside the Quran that is making people, not making people, but encouraging this type of behavior. Jackie is also an ex-Muslim. She's from the same village as I am. Hold on, let me.
Which village is that? Because you still never
Once
answered
again,
what
we don't
yeah.
tell people. Go ahead, Jackie. What's this, Jackie?
Oh no, I'm just trying to show you. It wasn't 2 million in Hiroshima. The immediate was about like 60. It's right there on the screen. You can go look it up.
Jackie,
So
the
I don't
one
know.
time you could throw up a hadith.
No, I mean I yeah. There's this one too.
Wait, do you think it was only 60,000 that was killed in Hiroshima?
No, total aftermath after the strikes.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah.
total of 200,000. Relax, Mr. 2 million.
No,
You can
stop.
go Google it and cry
That's
about it. But
insane.
also, are you a
Not
Sunni or are you a Shia?
I'm a seer.
You're a Shia?
But I'm not even worried about my religion.
No,
I'm
you're a
more
Shia Muslim?
yes, but
Okay.
I don't fuck with the politics in Islam at all.
So, but why are you saying that apostasy doesn't lead to death? I don't get it. Why are you lying? Because even the prophet said it. Literally, you have a Sahih hadith. The messenger of Allah said, whoever
Prophet
changes his
Muhammad, may peace be
religion,
upon him. What did he say exactly about
he
that?
said, whoever changes his religion, unalive him.
That's not what he said.
That's
I don't know where you
definitely
got
what
that
he
from.
said.
I don't know where you got that from.
And also, it even says it in the Quran, strike at their necks, wait for them in passing. I don't know where you get this, that all of a
I'm
sudden
sorry,
Islam
what
is
was
so
said
peaceful.
before and after that statement you said from the Quran?
What are you, are you talking about those after war? It doesn't matter.
You're taking things out of context and you're not really trying to understand what's being said.
So can you tell
Just
me the
trying to pick and
can you tell
choose
me the
what you
context
want.
of the boys in the village of Beni Harish when after the strike they were unalive for even having one pubic hair? Can you explain that to me?
I've never been in that area before. I cannot make a statement on that.
Oh,
Have you been there before? Can you make a statement on that?
no, because it doesn't exist anymore. It was the Jewish tribe that Muhammad invaded. What the hell?
So you say you haven't been there.
How can I can't time travel, bro.
Yeah, yeah, neither can I.
Dave, I can't do this. Okay, never mind. I quit. I just wanted to show that Hiroshima was not 2 million. Go educate yourself.
I reckon you should maybe look it up again and see the people who passed away from the nuclear atmosphere that was in the area. A lot of people died after the atom attack that happened. A lot of people died after that. They weren't there specifically, but the air itself was completely diluted and created an entire atmosphere where people were
So,
just
in your mind, how many people died because of it?
2 million.
And so, where can I verify that 2 million died?
I don't have my computer on me. I cannot
Okay,
tell
where,
you.
what, like, just point me to the direction where to go.
The direction to go to where 2 million have
Right.
died. I'd say go towards the UN or something.
No
Or
fuck.
any history book, honestly.
All right. So my advice is just leave your religion as soon as possible.
Yes,
You
look,
seem like a nice dude, right?
I would not leave my religion based on some lies that have been spoken to me. That's not a reason to leave a religion at all. I respect you guys. I think you guys are nice people.
Who's you guys?
But not you and
Well,
that
my friend
that-
Jackie left. She was worried about the village people getting her.
Yeah, you guys do seem like very nice people, but I
Of
also
course.
don't think you're educated enough in a religion that you're telling someone else to leave when you actually have not even been a part of that. Because you
Well,
can
we both
lie as
were.
much as you
Wait,
want
I'm
and
so
say
sorry.
you're
We
one
both
person,
were
but you're
in your
not.
religion. We both
You're
left.
not. You have not been able to prove that you were.
Okay, I don't
I
need to prove
really
shit.
struggle
You
to
can't
believe
prove
that.
that 2 million people. Well, doesn't really matter. I just want to say this that you know and I know there's a lot of terrorist attacks coming from your
Exactly.
religion.
And they are not the worst ones in the world.
Okay, no problem. But do you ever
So
get
to
in?
highlight that and say that's the worst thing is terrible. When it comes to terrorism attacks, Muslims are not the ones who make the biggest terrorist attacks. We're not the one unaliving the most people. It's just the
Literally,
one.
you are. Literally, there's no other group
It's
of
the ones
people.
that your media is telling you, oh, this is so bad. And you just eat it up. You eat it up like it's chips and rice, man.
Well, I'm not a big fan of rice, but I get the
But you are a
point.
big fan of chips, aren't you?
Honestly, no, I'm not a chip guy either. Believe it or not.
Really? When I say chips, I mean fries.
Yeah, I guess I like fries, but
Yeah,
regardless,
yeah, sorry. In Australia,
the point is the biggest point I'm trying to get across is there is not one group of people this century over the last 25 years that have killed more people than Muslims.
That's false.
Okay.
That is so false.
Okay.
What the heck?
Give me the
Is
group.
that actually a statement you want to like say?
Sure.
It's
Give me
true?
the group of people that have killed more people.
Look, I would love to talk about the people who did this, but I think TikTok is going to ban me for saying it. And I
Okay,
think
so
you
what
can
group of
guess
people
what
have
I'm
killed
saying.
more people?
I think you can guess what I'm going to say.
I don't know what you're going to say. Tell me.
Okay, well, there's a particular place in the Middle East between the Jordan River and the Mediterranean.
Oh, tell me more.
There is a place where a lot of people were born, and then there's also a place that Britain decided to create and bring a bunch of immigrants into the area, and then they decided to start nuclear warfare against the people who lived there. And now it's crazy to see happen live. We
In
watched
your
it.
mind, in
No,
your
this
mind,
is just factual. This is just factual.
can I ask you, are you like high as fuck right now?
I'm not. Why?
Are you like on shrooms or anything?
I wish. Far
Oh,
out,
oh,
I wish.
okay,
No,
okay,
I'm not, unfortunately.
okay. But I
I'm
just
saying I actually cannot do.
so this is you. You're completely sober. This chill all the time.
Yeah, I cannot do any illicit substances.
Okay, well,
I
because you're a
won't say
teacher,
I'm completely chill this whole time.
right?
Every now and then I gotta,
Well,
but
I'm glad if and I mean this sincerely, if every Muslim was like you, this world would be a much safer place.
I
Does
can't
that make
speak for
sense?
Muslims at
Right.
all.
Wait, say that again.
I cannot speak for other Muslims.
Of course,
So yeah, I just wanted to say that I cannot speak for other Muslims.
of course. What grade do you teach?
So you're American, right?
Correct.
I
Now I
believe
am,
you're,
since I left my village.
which doesn't exist. I'm still convinced it doesn't exist.
Okay, that's
Anyway,
fine.
so I teach what you would call in America late elementary, early middle school.
Okay, so like fourth, fifth, sixth grade.
We do primary and high school.
But do you have
So
grades like fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, etc.?
yeah, yes, we do years. We call them years, not grades. Years 3.
I got so you teach
So
third
roughly,
graders.
not yeah, 9 to 10 years old.
Gotcha. And what classes do you teach?
Well, it's primary school, so it's across the board. You're given a class and you teach them everything. But when I was at university, I did specialize in English.
Gotcha. And what is I don't know what are you closer to Sydney or Melbourne?
I'm in Sydney, Western Sydney to be exact.
Okay, you're in Western Sydney,
So really ghetto out here. Honestly,
right?
I would never recommend ever coming to Western Sydney. It's so
Oh, good.
bad. It's really terrible.
My friend recommended that I go to Sydney instead of Melbourne, and I'm glad that if I were
Sydney's
to go,
great.
I. What's
Just don't
better,
go
Sydney or
west.
Melbourne?
Look, I'm a Sydney kid, so I'm gonna say Sydney.
Uh huh.
But Melbourne is quite modern.
Right. And what is ghetto? Why is it ghetto there in Sydney?
Because we have shootings here, which is very
Oh.
rare. We have
Yeah,
a
I
lot
know. I
of
always say it wrong. Sorry, there. Dash dash dash.
there's a lot of terrible things that happen in the area. And I
Hmm.
hear it from the kids too. Like imagine me sitting in the morning in my classroom planning the lesson. The kid walks in, knocks on the door, and then tells me about something wild that happened. Oh, my cousin stabbed this guy at the Easter show. I was like, what the? Now I'm gonna report this. You've really ruined my whole morning.
Were they Muslims?
No, they weren't Muslim.
Oh.
They were Samoan.
What's the Muslim population in Sydney? Like, what percentage of the people are Muslim?
It's in my particular area, it's quite low. But when you go further east, you hit a place like Lakemba, very high Muslim population there. Gets to almost 40%.
40?
Yeah.
Oh, damn!
But that's just
I
it.
didn't know that there was a place in Australia that had that many.
But that's just one suburb.
Right.
That's where they all flock to.
Are there more Muzzies in Sydney or I know I say it wrong, but Melbourne?
Yeah, in Melbourne, there's definitely more.
Oh, there's more Muslims in Melbourne?
Yeah, but I'm talking specifically about Lakemba. That's one very small suburb in the entire country. It's the biggest population of Muslims. And it's one suburb. You drive for like 10 minutes, you're out of the suburb. It's not that deep.
All right, let me see what Dana wants to say. Dana,
Hey,
how are you?
I'm good. I'm from Melbourne, so I can probably answer your question about Muslims in Melbourne.
May I ask, are you a Muslim yourself?
No, I'm
Okay.
I'm Aboriginal.
Okay. Is there a large Muslim population there?
There is a large, I can't give you numbers, but there is a large Muslim population, quite diverse from like a diverse range of countries. So not from any one particular country, and very minimal, if anything, issues.
Okay,
Like I
so
can't recall any recent issue or anything else.
so you're okay
I mean,
with your Muslim neighbors?
yeah, haven't had any issues like or anything like that. But I live in an area that's quite culturally diverse, so there's people from everywhere, and it's just not an issue.
If your whole block or your whole neighborhood, every house all of a sudden went up for sale, and you just saw hijab after hijab moving in, and it was nothing but Muslims, would you be worried or would you be okay with that?
I'd be cool with it.
You'd be
I
cool
mean,
with it.
I'm
Okay.
Aboriginal, so I the issues that I have are with YT people in my experience. Like I've never had any issue with BLK or brown people.
May I ask, are you white yourself?
No, I'm black. I'm Aboriginal Australian,
Okay,
like
and so
First
you're saying,
Nations.
okay, so that shit plays over there too. Are you do you hate or not hate? Do you get along with white people?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I have, you know, um, you know, white ancestry. Unfortunately, we don't know where that exactly comes from, but yeah, I mean, I don't hate YT people because I mean, I just feel that that would be hating part of myself, which is a
Of
bit messed
course.
up.
Right. No, I get that. But when you say most of the issues you've had is with white people,
Hmm.
what does that mean?
It's
Like I
in
know what
terms
the
of
words mean,
racism.
but
It's
wait,
in
what?
terms of racism.
So you're saying white people have been racist towards you, not the Muslims, not your black friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Like if I meet anyone, any migrants, black or brown migrants, and they ask, where do I come from? And I tell them, they're just very interested and, want to know more and, that sort of thing. Whereas, growing up here, going to school, working, out socially, it's YT people that have made me feel unsafe.
That's interesting. But who commits more crime in your area? White people or non-white people?
It depends on the crime.
Okay, how about just I don't know, murder?
Tends to be more so whitey people.
Okay. Jackie said sorry you feel unsafe. Do you have a lot of white friends?
Yes.
You do. Okay. Do you have more white friends or black friends?
Um,
I'm gonna guess black friends. Just the vibe I get.
well, see, as an Aboriginal person, you tend to belong to like a community, like an Aboriginal community.
But you said your
And most,
community was very diverse.
no, in terms of like, I'm Aboriginal.
Uh huh.
So the people I tend to hang out with are Aboriginal people because they're either extended family or connected to members of my extended family.
Right.
Like the YT friends I have is a couple from high school and people that I've, made good friendships with, in my workplaces, the places that I've worked.
When was the last time you texted a white person?
I'm not a texter because
Okay.
I'm old school,
Of course.
but I have one particular girlfriend where we talk nearly every day.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you do have a white friend. So that's good. That's refreshing.
Yeah, but I
My
don't like
friend,
going around saying I have white friends. Like, that's just bizarre.
well, there's a lot of people that say that in this country, here in America.
Yeah,
And on this app, there's a lot of racist people on this app. And
yeah.
I'll be honest with you, a lot of them are black people. And I was surprised by that. But on this app, it's my friend No Limit down there. She hasn't texted a white person since 2014. She's racist as fuck. So it is what it
Okay.
is. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, okay.
Yeah,
Like, that's
yeah.
interesting.
Well, I find it disturbing, but I get it. And here in this country, there's a lot of black people that play victim and act as if they have been slaves in this country when they never ever have been, and that has led to a lot of problems in my country.
From my perspective, I
Uh huh.
think people would probably make the same comment about Aboriginal people, some Aboriginal people. I do think that I can't talk from the US experience, but I know here there are Aboriginal people that would probably come across in the same way as victims, and most of them, it's due to the fact that they haven't been able to heal from that intergenerational trauma.
Right. So how long does that victim card ever expire?
I wouldn't call it a victim
Oh,
card.
that's what it is. That's what it is. It's a victim card.
Yeah, see, but I think a lot of people, like from a lot of different groups, I mean, I'm not talking racial groups, but people that might fall in a certain,
I have a
you might
feeling
say
you,
some single parents play the victim card, or, you know, there's a lot of groups that, do that. I mean,
but once again, let's say we could, get a magic wand and fast forward 100 years. Do you think black people will still be playing victim for shit that never happened to them?
I hope not. I mean,
I
I
hope not
hope
as
that
well.
there. Yeah, I mean, from an Aboriginal perspective, and I'm sorry that someone then there down there said I sounded white. I pretty much talk the same way the old people, my family, talk. So I talk like this because it's how my mama and dad talk, and my grandparents talk. So sorry that I sound white to that person.
Oh, I thought that was a compliment. I guess maybe not, but go ahead.
Maybe a backhanded compliment.
Not the
But
backhand compliment.
I would hope, like in terms of this country, I would say that there needs to be land justice in terms of
Oh, fuck it.
Aboriginal people being able
Here
to be able
in
to self-determine their way.
here in my country, I guess what they say is they need 40 acres and a mule. What is the equivalent there? Like, to make things right, we call it reparations.
Ours would be land justice, and
Uh,
it's not
but
individual. It's
uh
not individual land justice, so it's not about me getting land.
No
It's
chance she's
about
are you a Zionist?
no, why?
Yeah, because somebody said W. Regardless, doesn't matter. Because I feel whenever you said there are other groups that play victim, I feel that you had to use great restraint, not to mention Jewish people. Like I felt that. Um,
Oh,
so did you want to say the Jews there or no?
no, I didn't even think of them.
Oh, okay,
Like,
great. Okay, but you're
yeah,
not pro-Israel?
not as a country, no. Not in
Okay.
terms of their decision making and that.
Okay. I just getting back to the reparations. You say what
Yeah.
was it? Land what?
Land justice.
Land justice.
So,
That's different. But what would
yeah, so
you?
and it would be it's
Yeah.
because we're First Nations people, so land justice would be for me is that the nation that I belong to receives land, its land back, or some of its land back. So not someone's backyard, but public land, land that is owned by the government.
Right. Okay.
So that we can live on country and we can live in a self-sustainable way
But
and
there are people from your group that are very successful, I'm sure, right? So they figured it out. Here in America, there are people that cry for reparations, and they will never, ever, ever see a penny of reparations. Is that the case over there?
No, because there is movement within governments to address, in terms of land justice. So we're the only, I guess, colonized country, so to speak, that
Okay.
didn't have a treaty written up. So whereas other First Nations had treaties which gave them some rights in terms of their place in that country and acknowledgement that this is their land and that they have rights to this and they have rights to that, Australia doesn't have a treaty. And so there's work happening now with some state governments to enter into treaties with First Nations groups.
I got you. So your country is working towards reparations.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
I would like to ask also, did you vote yes or did you vote no?
Oh, she voted yes
I
for
voted
reparations.
yes.
Oh, fuck yeah, she did.
No, we had a referendum a couple of years ago to have First Nations Aboriginal people put into the constitution last year. Thanks for correcting me. To vote on having Aboriginal people recognised in the constitution, and that recognition would allow for what was called a voice, which would be an Aboriginal group that would have
in Parliament for Aboriginal.
not a representative in Parliament. It was going to be a group recognition that there would be an Aboriginal entity established that would have a voice in Parliament, but not within Parliament, but to government.
It was in Parliament.
It's not in Parliament. It was almost like an advisory group to the government. So if any laws were made, this group would advise the government on the impact it would have on Aboriginal people. So to have that inside voice, but there was never going to be any Aboriginal representation in Parliament. That's a completely different thing.
I think you misunderstood the entire vote.
No, I understand, mate. I voted yes. I knew exactly what I was voting for. See, I got a bit nasty there and called him mate because I was a bit short-tempered.
Oh, whoa, that's different. So calling somebody mate is like a negative thing.
No,
Yeah, you can use it in two different ways. You can use it when you're having, you're not happy with someone and you're like, look, mate,
Oh,
to
you
take
guys don't
the,
say like, listen here, bitch, or like you guys
no,
don't say
no,
that. Wow, you guys are
no,
classy over there.
wrong terminology.
no, we don't say, oh,
You
we
guys
use
don't
the
say
C
bitch.
word. I know the worst thing, no, we drop the C word, but that can be used in a negative context and a positive context.
Oh, is calling somebody a cunt? It could be positive.
Yeah, you could be
Oh,
called a
that's
funny
different.
C. Yeah,
Okay.
Wait,
So
what did
he's
you
a real
say?
funny C.
Okay, so calling somebody a cunt can be positive in which way?
Like you could say, oh, that one's
he's
a real
mad.
funny.
He's mad. He's a
What
man.
are you flipping out about up there?
I don't know what he's.
C word.
I have never once heard the C word said in like a positive, fun way.
Come to
Oh, someone could. Yeah, look, you could say, oh, that one's a real smart cunt, or that one's a nasty cunt, or that one's a real funny cunt, they're hilarious. It's
Oh, okay.
got different,
You guys are different over
ways of
there.
saying it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. But have you ever called anybody just like a flat out bitch?
Oh
No,
yeah.
I tend not to use that. I tend to drop the C word in
You
a
go
really
for the
harsh
cunt, not
way.
the bitch. Okay. No, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's your preference, right? What about like it's saying just flat out like fuck you?
Oh, yeah, we say that.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. Okay,
Yeah,
good. So,
yeah,
all right.
yeah. But not everyone I would have to get really, really angry to swear. It would take a lot to swear, yeah, for that though. Like if I started using those sort of words, you would know to keep clear of me.
Oh no. So if you say mate, that means you're pissed off. If you say cunt, you could be pissed off or could be playful, like flirting. But if you say the word
Yeah.
bitch or fuck you, that means it's over.
Oh, no, no, no. I
Oh,
meant that I generally don't swear
okay.
when I'm
Neither
talking
do
and
I.
that.
Right.
But if I get angry, that's when you'll hear those words drop.
Interesting. All right, Taz. Where are you from, Taz? Taz? All right, Taz. Good job. The universal FU brings us all together. Listen, you guys are different over in Australia in a lot of ways, but I feel that the where we may be a little bit similar is we have two groups of people using the victim card and
Well,
with no
would you say that?
expiration date. Yeah,
No,
I
because
said it up there. I said it up there,
yeah,
Africa.
no,
That's what I feel
no.
that both countries have, this victimhood mentality for a certain percentage of their population.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily compare Aboriginal Australians to Black Americans. I mean, you would have to. We're the same as Native Americans.
Mm-hmm.
That's our experience. Our experience is that of being
really
the
interested
First
in
Nations
on
people.
that. How so?
Sorry.
How do you think you're similar to Native Americans?
In terms of us being First Peoples and being colonized.
Okay. That was just a question. I was just asking.
So here in America, whenever I ask people that play victim, when does your victim card expire? There's no expiration date here. Once again, I asked you this earlier. I don't think I got an answer. Just very bluntly, is there an expiration date for this victim card?
Like I said earlier, so if we have land justice,
Yeah, you guys aren't getting it. I
yeah.
just looked it up.
Specifically,
Well,
I do
You guys aren't
actually
getting
well,
that.
ask
there
about the
is
victim card.
no. Well,
What
as
is
I
your
mentioned
victim
earlier,
card?
so a lot of states are going through a treaty process
Yeah,
with First Nations.
that's just leading
Yeah.
you guys on. That's like when here in America.
Well,
Okay, go ahead.
What is your victim card? And what does that entail? What do you claim as a victim card? And what makes it not a victim card? That's what's confusing me at the moment.
Well,
Who are you
she
asking
said,
that? I don't
Africa.
have a
You
victim
from
card.
America, what makes your card a victim card? And what stops it from being a victim?
Are you asking me or Dana?
I'm asking the American.
I don't have a victim card, but there are black people here in my country that play victim for shit that happened to their ancestors whenever they were enslaved.
Yeah. No,
Is
no,
that? Do you think that's a fair comparison to Dana and her people?
No, because the difference is in Australia we've actually made an effort to level the playing field, whereas in America you guys have not done that. You probably won't do that ever anyway.
Well, I'll be honest with you. It's 2025. It's not like I can do anything that a black person cannot do.
I don't believe that to be true.
Okay.
I think that's a weird statement to make.
Yeah, it's weird. So, okay, so tell me this: what's something in your fucking crazy mind? What is something that I can do as a white person that a black person cannot here in America?
So just to acknowledge my crazy mind first, it's here, it's alive. What a black person can do in America, which a white person cannot do, is speak about the wrongdoings that have been done to black people for a hot minute. And it's not even like a little thing. Like, it's the biggest thing that has happened in this world.
Okay, but to be fair, a white person could talk about it too, right? So your first answer there, nothing but bullshit.
Wait. Are you telling me that a white person can talk about the transatlantic
Sure.
slave trade?
Anybody
The
could talk
biggest
about
slave
anything,
trade.
right? Anybody could talk about anything. I could talk about
They are not a part of it. Were
okay.
you part of the transatlantic
No,
slave
but
trade?
right, but my
Yeah,
black
exactly.
friend that lives in the hood here in Pittsburgh, they weren't a part of it either. That's the point.
Well, he can, because his family was part of that.
Okay, so how many generations will you allow the victim card to be valid? Because to me, the victim card is expired. It's done.
You reckon?
I don't know what that means. You
Sorry.
reckon? What does that mean?
Sorry.
So reckon is a word that when we say reckon, it means think. So if I say I reckon, means I think.
Okay, so I reckon, Africa, that there's nothing that I can do today that a black person cannot. Does that make sense?
So you think that to be true?
I know that to be true.
How do you know that to be true and not
Okay,
think it to be
once again, what is something that a black person, what is something I can do as a white person that a black person cannot in my land?
Well, first and foremost, I think a black person cannot look at their own birth certificate and see their last name was not their slave owner's name.
Okay, let's talk. Like, are you fucking with me, Africa? Are you fucking with me? What I'm talking about is just everyday shit. Like years ago.
That is an everyday thing. Come on. That's
Can
every
I
day.
just say, and I don't like being ageist, but Africa is young, and
How young do you think I am? Seriously.
And you have a lot of learning to do.
Yeah, you do, Africa. Yeah, you
40
fucking do.
years old.
You have a lot of learning to do.
Yeah.
I'm 30 years old.
Yeah,
That's
you
still
got a lot of
young.
learning.
How old are you? Come on.
I'm 58.
I just turned 59.
And how old is our American?
I just turned 59, so.
Okay, I concede. Yeah. You guys are a lot more. Yeah. I will concede when it's there. That's fair enough.
Okay, so once again, just point blank, regardless of age, I'm telling you that there literally is nothing in this country that I can do that a black person cannot. And the fact that you believe that is the case, that there's this long list, is mind blowing to me. Africa?
Yes, I understand what you're saying. There are
Okay.
things that black people can do and white people can do, which, look, you know what? I do agree with you at a very high point. I do actually agree with a lot of the things you've said.
Okay, so let's go back to the original question. How many years would you validate their victim card? When, once again, let's acknowledge the horrendous history. Okay, but it is now 2025. White people can do anything. Black people could do anything they want in this country. The only difference is black people, for some reason, feel that they could play victim for shit that never happened to them personally.
I want to be honest. I have
Okay.
never faced any sort of racism before. I've been in a sort of different
Well,
thing.
Dana
Like,
says all the white or some white people have been racist towards her.
I have not. I mean, I've faced racism, but not to my community personally. So I'm really not in a position to talk about this.
Okay, so let's just agree that it's 2025. There's nothing that a white person can do that a black person can. So if anybody tries to, show you their victim card from the United States, you deny that motherfucker right away.
I honestly would agree with that as an employer. I would not be like, I'm gonna employ you just because you're black.
Oh well.
I'm not going to do that.
Have
I
you ever
want-
heard of DEI?
Yes, I have. I think that's
You have.
stupid.
Do you have DEI over there?
No,
we
I've
don't.
heard of it. We don't have
Oh,
it here.
okay. Well, DEI
Yes.
was like a bone that the Democratic Party threw the black Americans in this country to make them like feel better, to like pat them on the head, like, "Hey, good job," I guess. But that no longer is happening here in America.
I don't think that was the purpose of DEI.
Oh, it was. It was. It
I
was.
don't think that was the purpose.
Well, Africa, I encourage you to go do research and look at the enrollments in the Ivy League schools. That the 2023 versus 2025, black enrollment is down. Why? Because they're now giving spots to their campus based off merit, not a quota that you need a certain amount of black people.
Okay,
Okay.
well, just out of interest, your occupation, right? Does that include DEI in any
My
form?
occupation. Do you guys have Macca's over there? I'm a cashier at Macca's.
Wait,
Yep.
wait, is that McDonald's?
Yes, McDonald's.
Oh my
I'm a
gosh, you
cashier
guys
at
call it Macca's?
McDonald's.
You guys call it Macca's as well? That's sick.
No. I just know from Australians on this app that you guys
okay,
call it
okay,
Macca's.
that. I was very
Yeah.
surprised you knew that. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know much. I know like kangaroos,
Yeah.
meat, Macca's, and that's about it.
Alright, that's all you need to know.
That's all I need to know. Absolutely. So I'm a cashier at Macca's, and I find that I was hired based off my merit. And there's a lot of places in this country. Aussie J, thank you, brother. Thank you, Tom. I saw you in here earlier. Sorry. But there's a lot of places here in America that they hired black people just because they needed to meet a quota. Are you okay with that?
I'm definitely not okay with that because that insinuates specifically my job, where
Uh-huh.
I have spent so many years of my life getting into the position that I am now, and to have someone tell me that because I am black, that's where I am now. And it's like, honestly, I will absolutely destroy you. My resume destroys your resume.
Well, I'm
Do
a
you not-
cashier at Macca's, so don't let's not have that. Right, you're a educator. I'm a fucking cashier at Macca's. But Dana, you reek of somebody, Dana, that would approve of DEI. No.
No, ultimately, I believe in the best person for the job.
Exactly.
Okay,
But I
so
do believe that
I
there
knew there
is
was a
some.
but. I knew there was a but. That's why I said you reek of it. Go ahead, but
Oh, well, I do think that there are some jobs that may require certain cultural knowledge and
like what?
expertise.
Okay, what job needs more black people besides like the
No, I'm
MBA?
not saying more black people. It might
Okay,
be a job in an organization
like what? Give
that
me an example.
might child protection.
So if you work for child protection, you need black people?
No, no, no.
Actually,
You may need, so each child protection office in the state that I live in has Aboriginal cultural advisors.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So that is to support staff to work with Aboriginal families.
Is it true that the
Now,
Aboriginal population in Australia is 4%?
yes,
Okay.
less than four, just over, yeah, but close to four.
The more and more, see, I'm not familiar with your country. Like I said, I know kangaroos, macas, and mate. I have no clue about your country. I know most Australian people that appear here, they're attention whores. Not that you two are, but that's just the history in my broadcast. But the more and more you talk about the Aboriginals, the more and more you sound like foundational Black Americans here in my country. I don't know if the correlation is really accurate, but I do feel that way.
Okay.
What, Aussie J? Are you Aboriginal, Aussie J? But wasn't there a protest against the Aboriginals a while ago in Australia?
There was a protest that was organised by neo Nazis about a month ago.
But what was the point of that?
They wanted to stop. Well, it's
Oh,
weird because they had no, because there were different groups that came together, but ultimately it was to stop mass immigration.
yeah, it was about immigration, and
so it
I'm
wasn't against the Aboriginals.
No,
not
Oh,
no,
against.
okay,
they wanted.
okay.
They actually wanted Aboriginal people to march with them.
Oh, okay, okay. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm very ignorant when it comes to your country.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you march with them?
No.
Are you for immigrants coming into your country?
Skilled immigrants. Yes.
But here, once again, here in this country, we have a political party that would basically allow anybody in. Is that what's going on over there?
No, it's actually quite hard to migrate to Australia. And the largest country, well, the largest group of countries that migrants come from is the UK.
Whenever there was, there was, I remember on BBC they were showing a rally in Australia, and they were all on some bridge, and they were it was like a rally to free Palestine. Did you
In
attend?
Sydney.
I'm sorry.
I do,
Yeah,
I do want to say that
yeah.
I am an immigrant. So before you guys try and pull out your weapons and destroy me, I
Well,
know
nobody's
we
going to
don't.
destroy you. We're just having a friendly conversation.
Yeah,
But
but
did you
I'm
guys
talking
attend that?
to the
Wait,
wider
I'm sorry.
population. To the wider
No, that
population who does not want me to immigrate.
who?
Well, the the march that happened in Australia.
Oh, so we've moved on to the march that happened in Sydney, the pro-Palestine march.
Yes. Did
Yes,
you guys have
that
either of you ever attended a free Palestine rally?
No.
I support Palestine. I have not been part of a march at all.
Do
Neither
you
have I.
support Gaza?
Yes, I support human rights, of course. Yeah.
Of course. And do you support Israel's human rights?
Well, look, I do
Wait, why
support.
is there hesitation? Why is it? Of
No,
course, yes. They have a right to
Look,
live too.
all I
yes,
can
no,
say
no,
is,
but I
like,
need
from
to
an
make it make sense.
all I can say is, from an Aboriginal perspective, Israel to Palestine is the same as the British to Australia.
Exactly.
They're
Thank
both
you.
colonizers.
Thank you.
So just very simple.
So,
We're not
you
Very,
having
know,
very, very simple.
Europeans just
Very
rock up in
simple.
the middle of the Middle East.
Africa, stop right
Nearly,
now. Africa, stop right now. Just very simple. Do you condemn Hamas?
of course, yeah. Why
Okay.
not? Any sane person would.
Okay. Oh well. Okay, Dana, do you condemn Hamas?
yeah, any terrorist organization.
Okay, great. I feel better. I thought I could definitely see both of you attending a pro Pally rally. Jackie, your thoughts?
Yeah, I just want to know how you guys think when it comes to your example is, oh, they're both colonizers. How is it
No,
colonizing
they're
when
not
you've
both
been there? Hey, hold
colonizers,
on, calm
please.
down, Mister.
They're
Okay,
not
she was
both
the one that said it.
colonizers.
Maybe I
Don't
should be
say the
Hold on,
word.
Africa. Hold on, Africa.
So I don't get how you think that the Jews colonized the lands that they were kicked out of, because I'm from
Not
that land. Okay, I'm Assyrian. I'm talking about the Middle East when I say land. If you go back thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years, we actually have archaeological proof that my people enslaved the Jews. So there's no Palestinians, okay? It wasn't Palestine on our tablets. So I just want to know where you guys get this idea from.
It was
But it wasn't, because go
for,
look at
for the
Assyrian
time
tablets.
for the
There's no
time
such
before
thing called as
Ancient
Palestine.
Egypt.
You know why I come to make that statement? Because Australia was actually considered as being a place for Jewish people to come to in Northern Australia. There's actually documents that talk
But you're saying that
were
they're the
previously posted.
colonizers. How are they the colonizers if they're going back to their homelands? Like for me, if I went back to
Are they
Iraq,
really going back to their homelands? Is that
yeah.
what their DNA
Okay.
says?
Oh, yeah, it is actually. There's a lot of
Really?
people. Yeah, Dana, have
So
you
why
ever
do
seen,
so
wait,
many?
hold on. Have you ever seen a Palestinian's DNA? Because a lot of them say majority Egyptian. So I'm just wondering
So
specifically,
why is there such a high rate of skin cancer in Israel as there is in Australia?
I don't know. That's literally white people. I don't know what to tell you. Some people
So
are,
then they're not from that area then.
that's not, no,
Why
that's not
is
the
there
truth. Because if you go
No,
look at the Middle
if they're from
East,
that area, they wouldn't have that large rate of skin cancer.
so hold on, hold
Like
on.
Because
they're all
there's no
Europeans.
efficacy
They
in
don't
They're
have
all
skin
Israel.
cancer.
Europeans who
That's a
come from
fucking lie.
families
All right, I
that
want to hear
came
from Josie,
Jewish.
please. Hold on one second. Go ahead, Josie.
I want to. This lady, listen. She just said she's white earlier. She's like, "Oh yeah, I'm part white. I don't want to deny my whiteness." So, are you saying that you're less of an Aboriginal?
I
Cause.
have white ancestry.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So my
Okay,
great
okay,
great
shh.
great great
Okay,
one
stop. Okay,
great great
stop.
grandparent
Yeah, your
was
15th
from
great grandparent
somewhere.
was white. Get the fuck out of here. They only found you in the 1400s. You're dumb.
Oi,
So,
They
stop
didn't
it.
just
find us
because
in the
Jews,
fucking
just because Jews
1400s. You
returned.
don't even
Blacker
know
than
your
you.
fucking history.
Actually,
Whatever.
indigenous to those countries.
Just because some Jews returned, right, in 1920 and 1890 doesn't change the fact that we were
Europeans, not
already in the
Jewish.
fucking land.
Europeans,
We have
not
never left.
Semites.
We never left the land. We were kicked out of one place, Jerusalem. We moved
They
next
were
door,
not
lady.
Semites. They
Huh?
were not Semites. They
Who wasn't a
returned
Semite, you
as
fucking dipshit?
Eastern
Who's not a
Europeans.
Semite?
wait, hold on. So when, for example, I know people that you would consider to be Polish or whatever, they've taken DNA tests. Their DNA test links them
Say
right back.
Polish.
Hold on, right back to Israel, right back to the Middle East, and they
Give me one
actually have.
example.
Once again,
Give
I
me
don't know
one.
why. I
What
don't.
do you
Give me
mean give
one.
you
I
one
Give
really.
me one.
example?
Honestly, you
First
cannot.
of all,
Oh,
A Semite isn't a person, it's a language. It's a
No,
language,
no,
lunchbox.
no, no. It's an
Semitic is a
ethnicity.
fucking language.
It's an
It's not a
ethnicity.
person.
It's an ethnicity.
no, it's not. What?
Semitic is a language, dude.
No,
Okay, can you speak Semitic?
No,
That's
it,
not a
Yes,
language. Are you
Hebrew is a
stupid?
Semitic language. Arabic is a
Hebrew
Semitic
is a
language. It's
language.
what it is.
Semitic is an ethnicity. Come on, let's make it make sense,
no,
people.
it's
No, you
not.
make it make sense, little
Hold,
boy.
wait,
You don't know
Josie,
what the
stop
fuck you're
yelling.
talking
Calm
about.
down. Josie, calm down. Stop yelling. By
I'm
the
just in
way,
my empty house.
I'm
I'm calm.
I'm a Syrian. I'm sorry. That's my ethnicity. My ethnicity is not Semite. I
Your
speak a Semitic
ethnicity,
language.
yes.
So how
Is that
like
your language? You speak Semite?
no? I speak
Semitic is a
Aramaic.
language, dude.
I speak Aramaic. That's a Semitic language.
Well, someone's trying to tell me that Semitic is a language, so that's
I just told you it was. Semitic is a language family.
That's what I'm telling you. I speak a Semitic language. I speak Aramaic, but I'm a Syrian. That's my ethnicity. I'm not ethnically a Semite.
you're clearly American. So
Wait. I'm
What?
clearly
Bro,
American.
you're clearly
are you
American.
Aboriginal?
Yeah, wait. Hold on, Mister. I'm an immigrant, so don't come at me. What the fuck do you think I am?
I'm an immigrant as well, so
Okay, so
Oh,
why are you sitting there? By the way, I don't think you're African because you sound Australian. Like, are you
because
serious?
bro, you sound like a white
Bloody
Australian.
how
hell.
I don't
many
even
You
think you're
times
sound
black
like
no
an
more. I don't even think you're
American.
black, bro. You sound.
over
I
and
want to
over
check your
again?
DNA. You sound like a white Australian.
Oh,
Oh my
bloody
goodness. Do
hell.
I have to turn my camera on again?
I don't believe it. You
No,
sound like a
don't
fucking
turn it
white
on.
Australian. I don't believe it.
Don't turn
That's
it
AI.
on.
People.
Let me see your DNA. Let me make sure
Oh,
you're
for
fucking.
Oh,
fuck's
Let me
fuck
make
sake.
sure
off,
that you're dark enough.
Josie.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck
Josie,
off,
you're a fucking
Josie.
dumb cunt.
Oh,
Now.
there goes
I'm
the
a dumb.
cunt. Oh
Hold
no.
on. I'm a dumb cuck,
Actually,
but you just said that. You just said we're colonizers. From
Am
what
I look right?
kingdom did we
Am I
Well,
colonize?
you're a dumb
please?
cunt colonizer.
From what kingdom?
How's
A
that for you? Is that better?
colonization happens from one empire that invades another place to take their resources
Why the
and
fuck
send
is
them back to the
Israel
fucking
blowing
the
up
colony they're from.
any
So who did the
evidence
Jews
of
colonize from?
Palestine just to change history? You just want to destroy and obliterate everything.
wait, hold
You're
on
just
one
like the
second.
friggin'
Hey,
aliens
old
from
lady,
Independence Day.
Oh shit, we got a
relax.
Julian on our hands. We're
No, hold
fucking
on.
Jews or aliens?
I want to
They got
know.
Julian, bro. We
I
found
want.
Aboriginal Julian.
No. I just want to
Hey, do you
know. Can you
understand
prove it?
English? Like.
No.
You're
Can you prove?
acting like. You're obliterating everything to
And you're.
destroy
And
any
you're.
evidence
You're
of
right.
another
Jews did
people
everything.
living
Jews are
there.
the problem with the whole world.
Wait. I want to
Are
know if
they?
you
That's
have the
Somebody tap
same.
in Julian, bro. This
Do
is
not say
Julian's
that
cousin.
again, please, please. The live will get shut down if you say that again.
Tell
Don't
him
say that.
Africa.
Look at this. Look at this AI guy. This AI immigrant, bro. This guy's not even. He's not even black, bro. He's AI.
Hello, guys. My name is.
No, I don't believe you, bro. I don't. I want to see your
Oh,
DNA.
show your
You're
fucking
an immigrant.
face. Show your fucking face.
Hey, you get on
I don't
camera
have
too,
good
old
lighting.
lady.
Hey, I'm not asking people to show their face.
No, you
You
just
say.
I
did.
didn't
You
ask to
just
see his
did.
ugly
You
ass
You
say.
just
cat face
did.
No,
either. It's
monkey.
I'm so
clearly he's a
Oh,
confused.
for
catfish.
fuck's sake.
By the
For
sound of
fuck's
things,
Bullshit.
he's a
sake.
white
You want to
Australian.
go and bloody tell him to
Oh,
show
you want to
his
go and
face?
bloody tell
You
him
show
you're a
your
cunt?
face.
I'm
But
AI.
He's a
Dana,
white
you,
Australian. I don't want to. He sounds like a white Australian.
By the way, I feel like if you have
Oh,
any
for
white,
fuck's sake.
Oh,
if you
for
have
fuck's
any white
sake.
ancestry, you're disqualified from reparations. So your bitch ass ain't
yeah,
getting shit.
I don't have
I'm
any.
not asking for
we're talking about
reparations, you dumb
Dana.
Dude,
cunt.
hey, she sounds like a colonizer, you guys.
I know
I
she
want
sounds
you
like
to
a
know that she
fucking.
sounds like a
Well,
fucking
she sounds like
colonizer.
a
I think
colonizer.
she's
Then
like
I must sound like
cosplaying.
you guys then.
Dana, cultural appropriation is wrong. You should
It's
stop.
absolutely wrong, Dana. And you
Oh,
know
I'm
what?
really
You know what I think you
scared.
are? I think you're appropriating
Oh,
right
I'm
now.
really scared.
I think you're a white lady with
Honestly,
blonde
I've
hair
decided I
that
think you're an
is disgusting.
appropriator of indigenous people
Well, then it
of
must make me
Australia.
bloody Israeli if I'm a white lady with blue eyes.
No, actually,
Oh,
you wouldn't be
is that what
Israeli.
Australia? Is that what Israelis are? Do you know that 70% of Israelis are Mizrahi and Sephardic?
Does she know that a lot of blonde hair, blue eyed people actually come from Iran?
What's wild to me is
Yeah, I do.
I've met indigenous or
Wait.
Aboriginals on this app that
Sorry.
look
Where did that come
blonde
from?
haired and
Someone
blue
said a
eyed that
lot
are
of
still
You
Aboriginal.
should go
blonde,
look at
blue-eyed
your
people come
You should
from
go look at the
Iran.
story of your prophet when he invaded
Where did that
Iran
come
and
from?
Egypt.
Where did that come from? Just out of interest.
What?
Because she's talking about blonde hair, blue eyed people, and guess what? The
Yeah,
Middle East
yeah,
is
and
full of
someone
them.
said that came
Yeah,
from
because you
Iran.
called me blonde hair,
No,
blue
they have
eyed,
a
dumb
lot of
bitch.
Who said
blue.
that came from Iran?
I said they have a lot of blue eyed, blonde hair people in Iran as well.
Yeah, they do.
So your
But did
point
you say
is,
that they came from that?
Disagreed with me.
Did you say they came from that though? Because I'm
No.
very confused.
I want to know
Okay,
what the
you know
inside of
what?
a
Clean out your
kangaroo's
ears.
pocket
I
smells
get it.
like.
Shaitan pissed in them this morning. Do your wudu. Do whatever. Like, get it
What
together.
is it?
you
What
want to
does
know
the
what the
inside of a
inside of
kangaroo's
kangaroo's
pouch
stomach
smell
smells
like?
like?
No, that's
Well,
probably
if
what
it's a
hair
fresh
smells like.
kill, it smells like
I
most
imagine
meats.
that your breath
If
smells
it's
similar to
rotted,
the inside of a kangaroo's pouch.
Well, first of all, you can't smell, so that's a stupid statement to make.
I'm
You
just saying,
cannot smell someone
you
over
seem
the
like a
internet.
person that's breath smells like a Joey.
Yeah, well, what does a Joey even smell like?
wow,
If you tell me you're the
dear.
Seriously.
fucking Australian AI,
Well,
dude.
you're
You
the
tell me
one
you're the
saying
immigrant.
you're the
You're
one
the
saying
colonizer, bro.
that
You tell me you colonized Australia.
I did not colonize Australia. No.
No, my girl down here did though. What's her name?
No, we're
Dana.
not talking about your girl.
Dana
Fuck your
Dana
girl, as far as
Pinar
I'm concerned.
colonized Australia.
Yeah,
Fucking with
she.
that
It's got
McDonald's. Yeah,
Right,
no,
nothing to
she
do with the
colonized
conversation.
Australia. And if you don't
It's
right,
show
got
me the
nothing to do with
DNA,
the
clearly
conversation at
that's
all.
true.
right. Show me
You're
your
not
No,
Semitic.
fucking
You're
DNA.
not a Semitic
You
person.
I
I'm
want my
want to
sorry.
go.
DNA? Show me your
Hold on,
DNA,
Dave. I want
Bitch,
to
Josie.
you're
go
the one that
on
brought it
something.
up.
Can I get big
You
screen?
brought it up.
So according to Dana, this white boy needs to get the
Oh, here
hell
we
out of
go.
quote unquote Palestine. Get this white boy back
Oh,
to Poland. What is this? You consider
Exactly.
him an
Dana, should
alien?
he go back to Poland?
Yes, he's clearly an Israeli.
No, this is a Palestinian,
This
you
is a fucking
dumbass.
Palestinian dude.
I'm
Are
saying
you kidding me?
he's clearly an Israeli
He's
by
a fucking
looks.
Palestinian,
By
bro.
looks, he's
Wait, do you
clearly
know?
Israeli.
Do you really not know that
He
there are
he
blonde
can
hair, blue
say
eyed people?
he's Palestinian as much as he wants. He looks Israeli.
oh
You're
my
a
He's
fucking
goodness.
European, so
lunchbox.
he's
Do you know?
You're out
clearly
to
Wait,
Israeli.
lunch.
you're a
Oh,
teacher.
you're a turnip, dude. I
No,
didn't
no,
realize I
no,
was talking to a fucking
Josie.
turnip.
Josie, this guy's a teacher, and you don't understand how phenotypes work. Recessive,
Well,
dominant.
Oh,
I've been respectful enough to
you're
not
a
bring up.
lunchbox, dude. I didn't realize I was talking to a He-Man lunchbox.
Look, I've been respectful enough to not bring up
You sound like a
occupation.
white Australian.
Yes, I've
Oh,
heard that
bloody
quite often.
hell.
I've been called AI. I've been called white.
You're
I've had to
AI,
turn
dog.
on my
You're AI,
camera
bro. Like
several
everything
times.
about you, you're a catfish.
I've had to turn on my camera several times to prove that I'm
It's
black.
AI, dude. I don't know what to tell you. I
Dickhead.
don't believe you.
Oh, you're so
My
fucking
skin.
paranoid.
Oh, you're right. I'm a
Is
lizard
that what
person.
Israel does
As
to
a
you?
Jew,
Makes you
we
all
run everything. You're
paranoid about
correct.
everything?
Nobody has said that.
Who is the bloody victim now?
You two fucking idiots came in here bashing on Jews for no reason.
Nobody has done that yet.
You called us
You
white
just assumed.
colonizers,
We
dipshit.
were asked questions. Yeah, because that's my personal opinion. I
But
gave
except
you
for
the
the fact that
reason why
70% of
you
Israelis
didn't
today are
like
fucking
it, and
Mizrahi or
now you're having a
Sephardic.
big sookie fit.
Do you know what I'm
Sticky
saying
foot.
when I say 70% of Israeli Jews are Mizrahi or Sephardi? Do you know what that means?
Are you aware that most of
Shut
the
up, dog.
people?
I'm not talking to you. I'm
I'm
talking
just
to her,
asking
the
you
You
a
fucking
fucking
question.
fake.
lunchbox.
Okay.
Yeah,
Get
you're,
up
You
you're a
don't
there.
He-Man
want to listen to
lunchbox.
the truth.
Do
That's
you know
I've
what it
never
okay.
means
heard
when I
somebody
say to
call
you
somebody a
Okay.
70%
lunchbox.
of Jews in Israel are Mizrahi or Sephardic? Do you know what that means?
Yeah, where's the evidence, mate?
The bitch, the motherfucking consensus.
How about you
Show
explain
us,
it
show us,
first?
show us
Show you
evidence,
what? What do you
mate.
want me to
Explain
show
it
you?
first.
Josie, they're just
Explain it first.
upset. They're honestly, well, not really the person up
No, you're
top. He's
making
Okay.
these
confused.
statements. I'm just
But
asking for evidence.
Dana's upset because they're
If you're
only
making
4%
these
of the
statements,
population. Aboriginals
who
are only
cares?
4% of Australia. They're upset. She
Who
wouldn't
bloody
And
know.
they're the most
cares?
important part of Australia too.
No,
Oh,
they're
she
not.
called me
They're
mate.
no
She's about to
different
go
than
off
you or
then.
anyone else.
She dropped mate.
They're the most
Bro,
important
she
No,
part
dropped
of
you want
mate.
to throw
Australia.
out stats? Show us. Quote your
Show you
source.
what? What do you want me to show you?
The stats
You've
you're
just made a
talking about.
statement.
Oh my goodness.
Where's the
Okay,
evidence?
1 second. Okay, hold on.
Oh, now he's got to look it up too. So it's
Yeah.
like you're
Well, you
talking
want
about
Bitch, you
it,
want
evidence,
me to
right?
and
show
now I
you?
So,
have to look it up.
How do you want me to
what are
show
you
you?
talking
You want me
about?
to
Why
go
are you
fucking
criticizing
screenshot
him
it,
for
right?
that?
Josie,
be right back.
honestly,
Just
you would
quote the source.
just moon
Just
them
quote the
at
source
this
of the
point.
document.
Hurry up and
We'll
just
Google
look
it.
it up, please. So you
Literally.
can stop talking rubbish and actually put facts towards it.
That's what he's doing. You talk shit. I don't get it.
Hurry up and do it. He's been talking shit
Not you,
before
demand.
that
Oh,
without the
damn.
facts.
Excuse
We're getting
me.
quite spicy
I'm.
up there.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are. Because I hate misinformation.
Well,
I
you're
hate
the
You're
one that
the
said
one.
2
You're the
million.
one that is.
Hold.
Go ahead, Jackie. Go ahead.
Oh, we have a Karen in the comments.
You're the
And
one that said 2
contradicting
million
her
people
name.
Don't
died.
worry about the comments. Focus on
In
up
Who
here.
Hiroshima.
said 2
Yes.
million people
Yeah, you're the
died?
one that
2
said
million
it.
people died in
Who?
Hiroshima.
Look. Long term total estimate 200,000. You dumbass.
That's not true.
Oh, it's a
That's
bloody
not true.
AI overview.
Are
Where's
you,
the
It's a
are you
actual
looking
source?
at American
Where's
information?
the fucking
Are you
source?
looking at American information?
Oh, wait. You want a source? Okay, let me go get a source for you.
Yeah, where's the source?
Is it American
It's up
information?
your mother's ass.
Oh no.
Look it up without American information. That'd
Okay,
be
but
funny.
Africa, can you bring up something that says 2 million people died?
Yeah, please.
No, I will not do that.
Okay,
I
of
don't
course,
have my
because you
computer
can't.
on me right
You
now.
cannot.
I will grab my computer soon,
Okay.
but
What are you doing? You could pull it up on your phone, go on Coffee Cup, pull it up, and
I'm
put
not
it
going
up
to do it on
as
my
a
phone.
photo,
It's
just
very
like
hard when I'm on live on my phone. That's all.
dumb. Because you know you can't find it.
Is that
He's not
like
very
a
smart
race
for
bait thing
AI.
you're trying to
Yes,
do?
Juliana.
And you're still calling me AI. That's crazy.
Okay, so
Yeah.
here. I
That's
did the
because
work
they make
for
a lot
you.
of dodgy AI stuff,
Dana,
so
can
they
you be
smooth
quiet? Dana,
everyone
can you be
out.
quiet? Dana, can you be quiet? So no, 2 million
Yeah,
people
so
did
your
not die.
Where's
search
By the
the
way,
is
hold
wrong.
on,
Your search
shut
is
up.
wrong, by
Hold
the
on,
way.
Where's
let
the
Jackie
Your
make
fucking
it.
search is
Wait,
source?
wrong.
That's just an AI
This
overview.
hold
this
on, Dana.
isn't a
Relax.
movie theater. Stop over
Your search
talking.
is wrong.
These are the sources
You're looking
that I
up the
clicked.
wrong information to begin with.
What do you want me to look up, huh?
You're looking up
We're
the
looking at
total
Hiroshima at the moment,
of people
so
who have died, not just in the atom bomb attack, but the people
It
who
is the
died
total is right
from
here for you, bro. What are you talking? This is the
from the
total was
people
200,000
from the
long-term
people who
deaths.
were unalived after
Oh my goodness.
the
Long-term
atmosphere.
death. Right there. Right there, you idiot.
No,
Right there, underneath it. Total estimates,
I
long-term
don't get
death.
to finish, do I? That's okay.
No, because you're full of shit. Read the screen. You're not
Okay,
even reading.
you know what? If you're not going to listen to me, why should I listen to you?
Dumb Africa.
Right?
You literally don't have to listen.
Africa,
Here's the
I beg
facts.
you, can you please pull something up that says 2 million? I beg you. Hello,
Are we
Africa, are you
actually
there?
going to listen to me, or are we going to cut out?
Yes, pull up something that says 2 million. I'll put you on the big screen like Jackie, and I'll give you a full minute to explain.
Nothing beats Australian Broadcasting Corporation is also in there as well.
They're fucked up. That's not
They're
true
fucked up, he
information.
said.
Oh.
They are not true information at all.
So real quickly, if you're
I
such an
worked for them
honest
before.
person,
you
if
don't
you're
know
such
much
an
about
honest
ABC
person,
News. God.
Dana, be quiet. You're irrelevant. Africa, if you're such an honest
You're
person,
irrelevant. You're fucking irrelevant.
old
You
I'm
don't
telling
even
you,
know
the
where
lady,
the
be quiet.
Aboriginals are
come
just like the
from.
foundational
rude.
black Americans here in America. I swear to God.
Oh.
You act
Once
just
it's-
like them, Dana. Go, Jackie, make your point.
Well, no, I was just gonna
You
ask.
just
When it
spoken
comes to
and
the,
Hold
said
on,
so much
Jackie's
rude
talking. What the
stuff
fuck?
about black Americans right now after you just said that to
Wait,
Dana.
hold on, Africa.
You are
Hold
aware
on.
of that, right?
Oh, wait, Africa, just to be clear, she's acting like the foundational black Americans here in America,
So
where
you
they're
think
kind of
foundational
whiny,
black
they bitch a
Americans-
lot, they moan a lot, and they overtalk people a lot, and they don't have facts to back them up.
So you're basically
Yeah,
saying
I
you
said
don't
it,
like
Dana. I
black
fucking
Americans.
said it.
I'm waiting for
What the
Josie to
fuck?
get back with his stats.
Wow.
Where's Josie and his stats? That's
Don't
what
worry,
I'm waiting
Josie's
for.
getting on it. What the
Josie
fuck?
is the one that.
I just want to know, Africa, how many people during the just recently ended Islamic Arab slave trade of Africans and other people, how many people died as a result of that?
I don't know.
You
would
know
I
what?
know
You
that?
know why you don't know? No one knows because they
Why
never
would
kept
you
count
know
of their
that?
atrocities.
Do you know that? Do you know that?
Do you I know what? That they don't keep track of their atrocities? They wipe out people's whole heritage?
Why can you talk about it if you don't know about it? That's what
Oh
I'm
my
confused about.
goodness.
All right, Josie
You're
cleared his
talking about
throat.
something
That
you
means
have
he's
no idea
ready.
about.
All right, Dana,
So
Josie's fucking ready. So get your pen and paper out and
Okay.
start taking some fucking
Yep.
notes.
we could
Not
read
that
through the
Yep.
whole
Host is a
thing, but you can just skip
disgusting
down to
human
the part
being. Oh
where it says
no, I'm
Ashkenaz Jews
devastated.
make up 35 to 40% of Israel
So
Jews.
where is this coming from? Where is this information coming
The
Don't tell
from?
her AI.
consensus
She
of
will call you a cunt.
Sorry? What
the Israel
report?
consensus of
What
Jews.
research pardon?
Bitch, I don't work at the fucking census in Israel.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, don't shoot out figures from your ass when you can't fucking back it up, mate.
I just typed this up. You're right. I just fucking did a whole paper on this just now. I just the whole time I was gone, that's what I was doing.
Mate left.
It's because she looks like a dummy.
Wait, what
Let's
did
talk to
she
this
say before she
lunchbox.
left? Did she get kicked?
I don't know, but let's talk to the lunchbox right here. So
Good,
you
lunchbox.
you don't think that people are allowed to expand?
Africa, that's you. You're lunchbox.
Yeah, look, I don't respond to Lunchbox. I think that's a stupid
You're
thing
a
to say.
lunchbox, bro. So people groups aren't allowed to expand. Humans can't
Can you
expand.
actually explain what that means? Because
What do you mean?
I'm being addressed as
So listen,
Lunchbox.
so Jews
What
never
does
left the
that
land.
actually mean?
There's never not been a
I'm
Jew in
not
the
going
land.
to
There's
be
always been
told
a Jew in the
something.
land.
No, he's
There's
focused on
always
the
been a Jew in the
lunchbox
land.
comment, Josie.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not going to sit here and listen to me being
you're
addressed
a
as
lunchbox. You're an
Lunchbox.
empty tin can that food
I
goes
mean, we
into.
address you
What
even
the
though
fuck is a
you lie.
lunchbox in Australia? Is it not the same thing as in America? You're a lunchbox,
No,
dude. You're an empty
our
fucking tin
lunchbox are
can.
actually made in plastic. They're
You're
not
out to
tin at
lunch.
all. So you're talking about a completely different lunchbox to what we have.
Okay, let's not focus on the name
Okay,
calling.
whatever.
Focus
Listen,
on the
so
question.
are
So,
people
so
groups not allowed to
can you make
bro?
your question without being stupid and derogatory
You
and
sound
making
so white,
some
dude. It's
completely
crazy. You sound like a white
stupid?
Imagine
Australian, bro.
Googling, does
I
Australia
think
have
that
10
you're
lunch boxes and
not
finding out
who
he's
you
lying
say
about
you
that
are.
too?
You think I'm not who I say I am is
I
crazy.
don't think you're
Surely.
who I think that you're lying.
You think I'm lying and you
Just
saw
like
my
Jews are
video as
colonizers,
well.
I think that you're lying, bro.
You
I
saw
think
my
that you're
video
actually a white
too and you
Australian.
still think I'm lying?
It's AI. That's CGI, bro. Your
You
video's
think I'm
CGI.
smart enough to do that?
I don't know, man. You fucking sound pretty white, dude.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you say, bro. Whatever you
So
say.
so
Anyway,
our ethnic groups.
let's
Sorry, Josie, I'm just going to start over. I just want to point something out. The little lightning bug that's in the chat that the other day that I said to her, well, let's start off with what she said. She said she doesn't do drama. And then the first comment I see her make this morning is taking shots at people. What happened to that lightning bug? You acted like you were too good for drama or you were innocent, but that's the first thing I see from your ass today. All right, billionaires, you've been in the queue for a while. Where are you from?
United States. How are you?
I'm sorry?
I'm from the United States.
All
And I
right.
said, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Give me 2 seconds, man. I gotta get in on my computer.
All right.
I heard you say something about the DEI and racial quotas. Do you think DEI has racial quotas?
I really don't think it matters. It's done, right? It's
Well,
done.
I mean, that's what you said, though, right?
Right,
Because you
but
realize
once
that
again, it
the federal
doesn't.
government made that illegal, right? Like, there's 3 Supreme Court
It
cases against
is
that,
over. Thank God. Are you a Black American?
right? No, I'm just correcting your misinformation, man.
Okay, perfect. Doesn't really matter. You and I both agree it's done, right?
I mean, obviously, didn't have this.
Very good. So
Trump
you
ran
agree?
on.
You agree that somewhere in the country there were people that got a job that maybe they weren't
No,
as
because Supreme Court
qualified.
cases
Wait,
like
why
Bach,
are
Gutter,
you
and
talking
Fisher,
when I talk?
they outlaw quotas.
Wait,
man.
billionaires,
Okay, please.
billionaires. Let's not drop you within 5 seconds when you spent that much time in the queue. Okay? He's a Democrat. Of course, he's a fucking Democrat. Who'd you vote for in November?
Chase Oliver.
Oh fuck yeah. Okay, very good. But do you agree that possibly somewhere in the country, somebody got a job that was less qualified because they had to meet some kind of quota, whatever it was for that particular company?
I mean, technically, federal law prohibits racial quotas in hiring and administrations, right?
Just
So, like,
yes or
do I
no?
think
Yeah,
do I
yes or
think
no?
do I think I live in a country where we have like
Well,
what
let
is
me
it
tell you who was a
nepotism?
DEI
And
hire
I
was
thought
Carmela
we were taking
Harris.
turns.
I just wanted a yes no. What the fuck are you doing? Do you think I want to
Well,
hear your
because
dumbass ramble on?
you're making it very myoscopic or whatever, right? I didn't say that right.
Once again, it's
You're
just
turning it to
a
like very
very
narrow.
simple question. Do you think somewhere, anywhere in the country, somebody was hired that was less qualified because they were told to meet a quota?
No, not for quotas. I think nepotism. I think recruitment pipelines, things like that happen. Absolutely.
I got you. Do you think Carmela Harris was a DEI hire?
I think she was pushed through, right? And they should have had a primary, I think, as well.
Okay, do you
So
think
I don't know if
Ketanji
that's
Brown Jackson was a DEI hire? And I'll tell you
who's
why I
that?
believe they were. You don't know who
Who's that?
Ketanji Brown? Okay, fair enough, no problem. Um, whenever Joe
If you
Biden
remind me, I
said,
might.
okay,
Sorry.
whenever Joe Biden says, I'm going to find a black female for a specific position, to me, that is wrong. It should be the best qualified person for whatever job it may be, whether it's Supreme Court or a vice president or a cashier at McDonald's. Agree or
Okay,
disagree?
well then I would just ask you, would you agree with me that the Trump administration has not hired the best of the best as far as experience and like things like that, right?
Sure. Donald Trump was going for loyalty over everything.
Yeah, yeah. I just I don't know. But yeah, I agree with you there
Wh-
with
Oh, okay.
the
That's all he cared about was he wanted loyal people. And why he
yeah.
wanted loyal people is because he was fucked over by the justice system multiple times.
Yeah, I know. The
Uh,
biggest victim card is Donald Trump, by the way. Biggest victim card.
okay, fair enough. Fair enough. If you want to sit there and say do you think he has a right to
Bro,
play victim for anything?
bro, everything is a victim. Like do everything with Trump. It's everything. Like it's unreal how much of a victim he is. Like
Well,
it's unreal.
I just want you to keep this mindset. I mean that sincerely because what's going to happen is the calendar is going to turn to 2026. We're going to go through midterms. And before you know it, in early 2027, the Democratic Party is going to start picking their nominee for 2028. And at
Yeah, it's
some
gonna be
point,
trash.
that nominee is going to be selected. And you better believe the Trump Justice Department is going to try and lock that motherfucker up, whoever it is.
Dude, they're gonna try and they're gonna try and lock up Gavin Newsom. That's gonna
Oh,
be
they'll
wild.
find something. They'll find something, and they
They're
have
gonna
every right to do so.
you know that they're going for like white guy with good chin, right?
Once again, it doesn't matter who it is. It could be Newsom. It could be the person that's a gay from Indiana, Pistol Pete Buttigieg. It could
Right.
be Whitmer. It could be Shapiro. It doesn't matter who it is. They will try and lock that person up. Mamdani, anyone.
What? Why would they do that? Because Trump tried to like try to overthrow the government like in 2020.
I'm so sorry. Answer your own question. Why would Trump authorize the DOJ or demand the
So
DOJ do
are
that?
you? I guess I'm just trying to ask you like, why are you into that? Like, it sounds like you're into that.
I'll be honest with you. I think Trump has every right to do so. Number one, and number two. Before 2020, I would never have thought this way. I would never encourage it. But whenever I see how much better the country is when Republicans are in charge
You think the
versus,
country's doing good right now,
okay, tell me where it's not.
bro? I mean, we have literal like troops on the street, like just like masked men, locking up people
Okay,
and stuff. They're not even, you know what I'm
sure,
saying? Like that's kind of authoritarian, right?
sure.
Not to say, not to say, but here, like every time I bring this up, everyone's gonna go, "Well, what about Obama?" And I understand that we had terrible immigration, like we had these type of immigration procedures as well, right? But the fact that we have mass dudes that we spent billions of dollars, like billions upon billions of dollars, to to fund and to give them like Palantir systems to like
If
you know what I'm saying? Like
if
that kind
Trump
of stuff
said
is
he
concerning.
needed $1 trillion, I would come on TikTok and advocate that Donald Trump gets it. Okay, so
So
let's
what
recap.
happened?
The country. Hold on.
Just to be clear, what happens if they scan your face? Let's go say you're driving down the road. They scan your face and they're like, "Oh, you look like Jose Canseco," and
I can
they
assure
throw
you,
you
I
in
look.
jail and no one can reach you.
If you went to your kitchen right
Are you going to
now,
be in jail being like, "Well, this is good because Trump wanted this"? Is that what's going to happen?
well, to be fair, if you went to your kitchen and got a box of rice out of your cabinet and poured it into a bowl, that is me. I'm white as rice. Okay,
Right,
so
but
it is what it
but
is.
you didn't hear
So
my question though. You didn't
once
hear the
again,
premise.
I know billionaire. It's very simple. I have never, the worst crime I've ever done is a speeding ticket. Well, multiple speeding tickets.
The
So I
state
have zero
doesn't care.
concerns.
They just
No problem.
decided that
Then
it might
that's
be an
fine.
immigrant.
Once again, if let's just say worst case scenario, I have to sit in a prison for 72 hours for them to make sure
There's
and
no due,
clear.
there's no due process now. You don't
Why
get
the
seven. It's not
fuck are you
72 hours.
talking when I talk? Why the fuck are
Just
you
saying.
talking? What is wrong with you?
I don't know, man. A lot of things.
Okay, great. So once again, if they do some kind of scan and I have to sit in jail for 72 hours to make sure that all these illegal immigrants get the fuck out, I'll take it. No problem.
Okay.
Sign me up.
Just to be clear, it's not 72 hours, right? Because we're essentially getting rid of due process, right? So
Okay, no
essentially,
problem.
you'll
No
go to a
problem. No
facility
problem. Lock me
and
up.
sit there for months. So you're
Yep,
cool
no
with that?
problem. 90 days,
Awesome,
120
man.
days, doesn't matter. Lock me up.
Yeah, you'll just be sitting there being like, "Hey, well, this is for the
Yep,
best, y'all.
yep.
Can I get
I'll be fine
can I
with
get my
it.
peanut butter and honey sandwich?"
So
I'm
once
having a
again,
good time.
billionaire,
Fascinating.
just once again,
Fascinating.
just focus on the question. The question was very bluntly, how is the country doing worse? And your complaint is that there's
Mass land on the
ICE.
street.
Okay, give me another
Yes.
metric because you seem very emotional about that. That's not going to go
I'm
anywhere.
very emotional. Yes.
Of course.
I
So
just don't like authoritarian states, man. And like, clearly, you have expressed that you're okay with all of it.
I got you. So here's the two options, right? So we either have what Trump is doing, all right, or we allow anybody into the country. We allow murderers to run wild. We allow criminals on the street. And to be honest, I choose Trump. There's no doubt
So
about it.
what would have happened if we didn't do that part, but we had funded that border bill, right, and actually like built up the border, the one that Trump called and canceled? You know, he was like, "No, I got to run on
Right.
this." Remember that?
Right. So let me ask you first. Let's
I'm
start
just
with
curious. What would have happened?
no
What would
no
have happened?
problem. I'm gonna help you out. Let's start off with a fact that border encounters are way down. Okay, do you agree or disagree with that?
I would imagine, yeah. But
Okay,
also,
and
do you
no
just
problem.
really
Stop,
quick?
stop, stop.
Wait, you asked a question. Let
Wh-
me ask one.
Stop. What bill did Trump get passed to accomplish those numbers?
I can't remember the number of it. There's like 3 bills that he did,
He
right?
didn't pass any bill. All he did was get more
Oh, excuse
funding
me,
for.
executive order, right?
All he did was get more funding for the wall, get more funding for border patrol, right? Which Biden could have done in any of the budgets he got passed, and he did not. Okay, it's that simple. Okay, that border bill.
So wait,
Go
how
ahead.
did he do that through Congress? I'm confused. What you're talking about?
Once again, do you honestly think? Just be honest with me, okay? Don't be a political hack. Don't let your hatred for Donald Trump override
My
reality.
hatred. I don't
Okay.
hate him, man.
Okay. Strong dislike.
Yeah, I just like I don't. To be honest with you, I dislike most political people about all the same. They're like on a
Right.
pretty good
Coming
level.
from the guy that voted for Chase Oliver, so it doesn't really matter.
He's
We'll
pretty all right.
ignore that for
Well,
now.
I got to meet him. That was
I
like a
don't
really
give a
cool
I
thing.
don't give a fuck. I'd slap the fuck out of Chase Oliver. I don't even know who he is.
I'm
I'd
sure
slap
you
the
would.
fuck
I'm
out
sure
of
you
him.
would. You look like the kind of dude that would slap people.
Wait, do you
Tiny ass.
okay, tiny ass. All right, very good. So once again, Donald Trump passed nothing through Congress that related to the bill that you're talking about, and the border is more secure. Agree or disagree?
I'd probably say agree.
Okay, so why are you bitching about
But
a
it was
bill?
didn't he pass the Border Act of 2024?
Okay, so why are you bitching about a bill? And
But
what
he didn't.
is
He passed, so you just lied,
okay?
right?
No,
He passed the
billionaire,
border
billionaire,
bill, right?
billionaire. Do me a favor. Go compare what Biden wanted to pass versus what Trump wanted to pass.
But again,
Once
Biden wasn't
again,
able to
just
pass
because
the
there's a
bill, though,
bill, wait, just because there's a bill with the name border in it does not equal the same bill that Biden wanted. Does
Well,
that
I
make sense?
understand that, right?
Okay,
But I
so
guess I'm just curious because you just told me that like he just gave money to the border. I'm just curious what you're talking
okay,
about.
no
It
problem,
doesn't
no
make
problem.
sense.
Let's move ahead. Let's
It's
move
kind of like
ahead.
that DEI thing you did earlier.
Sure, no problem. So, is anything going well here in America right now?
Is anything going well?
Yes.
I mean, it's America, man. We got good and bad all the time.
Okay, what are some good things that have happened since Trump's back in office?
Good things that have happened since Trump has been back in office. I would say here in my state, they got rid of my the ad valorem tax for my. Anyways, there's a few good things as far as like locally I can think of, but I don't know. I would say lower taxes, but that's normally what happens when we have Republicans in. As far as like ad valorem bullshit. Other good things, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. People, I would say what's not good is that people seem to be really fucking terrified.
Of who?
But, I mean, troops on the street, people with masked, like, I mean, dude, like, we have essentially like, stormtroopers out here, right?
That's fine. I'm all about it.
You're all about stormtroopers.
All about it.
Then why don't you go join ICE? Why don't you go like work for ICE? Do you make enough
Well,
money here?
listen, I just got a promotion at McDonald's, and I'm
Right,
now.
nice.
Yeah, I don't think ice is really my thing. I think putting fries in the bag. I think that's more my lane.
Well, I
But
heard that. I heard the money at McDonald's is like district managers and stuff like that. Like
yeah,
you had
no,
multiple
maybe
stores.
someday I'll get there. But regardless,
Maybe.
let's just take your emotions and hatred for Donald Trump out of it. Let's take my appreciation of Donald Trump out of it. And let's
But
just
I
talk
don't.
about
Why should I
why
appreciate
the
a
fuck
dude?
are you talking? What is wrong with you? I mean that. What is wrong?
I don't know. Maybe it's because sometimes you let me talk and sometimes you don't.
Right,
You know,
okay.
maybe that's it. You're not
Because
consistent.
whenever I'm in the middle of asking a common sense question, I want you to talk and embarrass yourself. Okay, so let me
Okay.
ask the question, then you embarrass yourself. That's how it
Do I
goes
get to
here.
ask questions?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
So just a very simple question, just to everyday Americans that really don't follow politics, don't like Trump, don't hate Trump. They just want their city to be more safe. Do you think they're okay with the National Guard going into these cities? Yes or
I
no?
would say no.
Okay. Elaborate on that.
Most people don't want to see like troops coming into their cities, right? Especially when the governors of these cities are going like, "No, we're good. Don't need anybody to come in here." And then Trump goes, "Yeah, we're gonna go send them in." Blah.
That's
it's
a very
ridiculous,
poor
man.
impression of him. But
I know. I don't have a good Trump.
okay,
It's
follow
hard.
up question to that. Very simple. Does the National Guard, if a National Guard goes into any city, does crime go up or down?
I mean, I would imagine it would go down.
Mm-hmm. So
But
why
do we
is
do we
it?
do we have like city like I'm sorry, I don't know if you go downtown much. I work downtown, right? Do we live in these cities that it's like I don't know, like the way that conservatives frame cities in this country, they act like it's fucking war zones. Are we
Well,
living
you
in a country where there's just war zones everywhere and we're just like oh I tried to make it to work today, but the gangs were out. Like you know what I'm saying?
do you think the city of Chicago is safe?
I think they have some problems, right? Just like any
Okay.
other city, right?
All right. So they do have problems, right? Some cities are worse than others, right?
Right?
Yes. Okay. Great. So
But do
if
we need to
Donald,
send in troops?
okay, so if Donald Trump is willing to save American lives, that's a great thing, right? Because when the National Guard rolls into town, gun violence goes down.
So just to be
Yes
clear,
or no?
when Trump
Acknowledge
said,
that. Acknowledge that.
so when what was I'm sorry, yeah, I'll say that sure, but just to be clear, so when they're handcuffing children like pulling children out of like buildings in Chicago, and they're
That
rappelling
wasn't the
down.
National Guard that you're talking about.
Oh
That
yeah,
video
it was a border patrol,
that
right? But the
video was the Border
Border
Patrol.
Patrol just
You
took
see, you
over
guys just throw so much
right?
bullshit out there. You guys just bullshit your way,
Am I wrong?
and you have no fucking clue.
Was
So
that not?
what?
Was that
What?
not?
Okay,
Was that not the Border Patrol?
hold on. Correct. Okay, I was
Right.
talking about the
And were they
National
not
Guard.
like handcuffing children?
Okay, once again, I'm talking
Were
about
they not handcuffing children?
Hold on one second, numbnuts. I was talking about the
Okay,
National Guard, and you deflected to the Border Patrol. Well
The
done.
National Guard was there with them, though, right?
Typical non-Trump voter. Good job.
Was the
Great
National
job.
Guard with them there?
Once
Yes or
again,
no?
it wasn't the
They
national.
were.
You know what? I'm just going to move on. Move on.
Yeah, of course you are.
If you were a mayor of one of these cities that have have some high violent crime rates or high gun violence rates, would you allow the National Guard to come into your city?
No, not if I talked to my police chief and like people under me, and they said like, don't do that. No, we don't. We're good.
Okay, so
because we would handle things like how we normally handle things, right?
okay, so here we go. Just
by the way, Chicago
just hold on.
experiencing a
Let's
significant
just
decline in violent crime.
let's just talk common sense, okay? Facts show that National Guard, their presence leads to less people dying and less violent crimes.
Where's that source? You got a source for that?
Tell me a city. Oh, how about this? Let's not go that route.
just curious
Let's
if you
go
have a
just
source,
common
right?
sense. Tell me a time or tell me a place where there's a whole bunch of law enforcement that crime happens.
I would
Like,
tell.
think
I would
of-
say
think of, different places.
American labor history. We would have troops come in and try to quell these protests and stuff, and they would get
I'll
extremely
say the
more
question
violent.
again. Give me.
I just gave you examples.
No.
This isn't good enough.
You didn't understand. I don't think. Tell me a place that people go to every day here in America that there's a lot of law enforcement present and there's high crime, like a high crime rate at that particular place.
I mean, where's a place where there's like a lot of cops, like police,
Like-
going to police stations? You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
there's not a
bless
lot of
you.
crime that happens there. That's for damn sure. But think of an airport, right? There's a lot of law enforcement present there. Think of any sporting event, whether it's a NFL, MLB, NHL game. There's a lot of law enforcement there. So studies show more
You say studies show. What
Why
studies?
the fuck? Listen, final word to you. I'm going to move on to somebody else.
I find it hilarious when you say things like the studies show and this and that. You sound like Ben Shapiro, where you don't
Very
show
good.
like the data and you just kind of just making it up as you go, man.
All right, very good. I appreciate you, sir. Listen, I can't have a conversation if you're so erratic that you interrupt every time. Can't have it. All right, won't have it. Bacardi, you did not connect. All right, that one did not connect. Rainy days. Hello, Rainy. All right, good talk. Lighting bug, are you still talking shit in the chat? I don't know who OTC is, so I won't count that. Why? Why do you do that? Thank you, Flylow. You said you don't get involved, or maybe it was a different person that was saying this. Go ahead, IBN. What do you got?
What's up?
Oh, I thought you were somebody else. I thought I knew you already. What do you got, bro?
Yeah, so you say Option number one, the Muslims.
Okay. What about it? Are you a Muslim?
Yes, I am.
Tell me what's great about your religion. Give me like the top three things.
The top three things.
Right.
All right, we got
You're
community.
starting off with like an awkward type laugh, but let's see where it goes. Go ahead.
So yeah, you just said community.
Okay. The community is strong, I guess. Go ahead. Number two.
I mean, we have hope.
Of course. Okay. All
And
right.
the third one.
Yeah, of course.
We have hope. We have community. We have worship.
Okay. Tell me the number one concern about your religion.
The number one concern.
Uh-huh.
Just like any other religion, I think extremists.
Okay. If I said to you that within every religious group, there's extremist or radical people within each religion, right? We could agree on that.
Yeah.
Okay. But there's only one religion that is known for suicide vests, car rammings, and hijacking planes.
Mm-hmm.
Why is there a difference?
So you're from the States, right?
Wait, okay. I'm going to count how many times you deflect. That's one. Okay?
Count them up.
All right. So why is it that your religion, no other religion, has those three things?
Okay, and did you just bring me a fact sheet that said it has those three things, or what? Like, what's
All
going
right. Deflection number two.
Okay.
Tell me the last time a Jew or a Christian or a Buddhist hijacked a plane, took a car, and killed innocent people with it, or put on a suicide vest.
My friend Steiny the other day, he just, like, what do you want?
Okay. Number three. Okay, so what is going, and once again, the awkward laugh says it all. So I
sorry.
appreciate that. So, no, I'm all about it. So, just very bluntly, why is it those three things are coming from your religion only?
Yeah, so you're from the States and you're watching the media.
Deflection number four. Great.
Okay, that's a deflection. Great.
Okay.
I'm glad. Can we define deflection or?
Wait, you don't know what the word deflection means?
Yeah, because this is on topic.
Okay.
This is on topic.
Okay. So the
Deflect.
question is, why does your religion only use those three things? And then you deflect it. And my follow-up was, name the last time a non-Muslim did any of those three things. And you can't, right? So
Yeah,
that
this is just
proves
low IQ conversation.
Right, very low IQ. I'm the dumb one. You're the smart one.
Just the
of course.
conversation is low IQ, but we can go into
Of course. So we're still deflecting.
Okay, well, let's just run your course then.
Okay, great. So why is it that those three things come from your religion?
They come, so where did they come from? Can you cite it?
9/11. Who hijacked planes? What religion were they?
So they were Muslim.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Okay. The car rammings that have happened here in the States, in Germany, in Paris, and throughout the world, they were all Muslim.
All of them? That's wild.
Yeah, exactly.
That's wild. We were crazy.
I got you. And can you tell me a time where a non-Muslim put on a suicide vest?
So it was all us the whole time? That's crazy. We're crazy. I mean, all 100% of car rammings were Muslim.
There's the cute, adorable, awkward laugh again.
I mean, all 100% of car rammings were us. We got to chill out.
All right. So let's move to my next question. That's the negative part of your religion. I don't want this all to be negative.
And it's in the
hold
book or
on
what?
1 second. Shut your bitch ass up.
We
Just tell me the
showed your
most.
cards.
Tell me you think I showed my cards. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, show me your cards. No problem.
Got a bad hand.
Well, oh, yeah, I'm the one with the bad hand, considering I'm not religious at all, but well played.
Yeah, you got
Regardless,
depression core.
tell me the most impactful Muslim this century, meaning the last 25 years. There's 2 billion with a B Muslims. Tell me
Yeah.
the one that has made the greatest impact on the world. Give me his or her name and tell me why you chose them. I'm sure there's a lot. So go ahead. Floor is yours.
That's a great question, honestly. I think King Faisal was in the last 25 years, so I'd probably give it to him.
Okay. And what did he do?
He cut the oil to America because they were doing bad things in Palestine and
Okay.
whatnot.
Well, we won't fact check anything. We'll just go to number 2 on your list. I'm sure you have lots of names. What's number
Yeah,
2?
who's number 1 on your atheist list, by the way?
Hold on one
You
second.
guys have a
Let's
great community.
deflection again. So let's recap. There's the adorable laugh again.
Who's number 1
There
in
it
the
is.
atheist community?
All right. So let's recap, right? You can't give me 2 names out of
Yeah,
2
you asked for
billion.
1.
Wait, hold on, IBN. Shut your bitch ass up when I talk. Okay, there's that adorable laugh again. So let's summarize: 2 billion Muslims. You can't give me 2 names that have made a positive impact, but there's been tens of thousands of Muslims that have murdered innocent people, whether it's using a plane or a knife or a suicide vest or a car ramming. So how's your religion? How's it going?
How's atheism? I mean, no, it's good. It's good here.
Right. Okay. So just pretend somebody that has no clue about your religion came up to you or came up to us. We're both walking down the street, and I said, "Look, this religion has one productive person. That's not my words. That's a Muslim's words. Could not give me a second name, and has tens of thousands of terrorist attacks done by that religion." Do you think that person would say, "Oh, that it's going well. They're thriving"?
Yeah.
Yeah. You sound very smart, bro.
Likewise.
Okay. Final word to you. I'm going to move on because you are one dumb motherfucker.
Likewise.
Final word to you, sir. Hello?
Final word. Do you have a final word to me, or are you asking me?
No, you get the final word, and then I drop you and I go to somebody else.
Well, I hope at some point you institutionalize manners into your rhetoric, and you try to be nicer with people. But yeah,
Absolutely. And I appreciate that.
no problem. Have a nice one.
You did good, bro. You did real good.
Oh, thank you for letting me up, host. I just wanted to answer the prompt. That's all.
All right. First of all, where are you from?
Oh, I'm from the great country, United States of America, New
All
York
right. Are
State.
you a Muslim, Democrat, or Black American?
I am an Orthodox. I'm not necessarily a Democrat. I wouldn't say I'm more left leaning or
Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Just keep it simple for me. Are you a Muslim? Yes or no?
no,
Did you vote for Carmela Harris? Yes or no?
no.
Okay. Who did you vote for?
I didn't vote for anyone. I wasn't fucking with either one.
Okay. And are you a Black American?
I'm mixed, but yes, I consider myself Black.
Okay, so on my list of biggest failures, I do have Black Americans up there. Not everybody, just as a whole. Agree or disagree?
Okay,
Just
that's
agree or disagree. Let's once again, I keep
disagree.
things very simple. Disagree.
I
Okay,
disagree.
no problem. What is going well for Black America?
Well, I can say one thing that is going well is that Black women are the highest educated group in the United States.
Okay, what else is going well?
Um, as far as Black America, I would say we're starting to own more things.
Okay.
I would say, like, for example, Black Americans are
I just want general statements, and then I go to my next question.
Oh,
So
okay.
you claim
I
that
was trying to back up my claims, which I
it's
did.
I'll be honest with you, how I do things. I really don't fact check people. I just go to my next question and let whoever is listening judge how it's going. So, what's not going?
What's not going well? I would say incarceration.
Okay. What else?
I would say maybe over policing.
Okay. What else?
And one more thing, I would say um, perception.
Okay, so you're saying the perception of black people maybe is not that great?
It's really not, especially like if you're like a good person, people always assume the worst of you.
Okay. And you're saying there are people out there that assume the worst of black people just because of their skin color, correct?
Yeah.
Do you agree with me that there's black people in America that do the same thing when it comes to white people?
Yes.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Why when up here on where is it? The first one I put 13% of our population is committing over half the murders in this country. Agree or disagree?
Disagree. I disagree because for one, when you actually look up the FBI statistic, it's not murders, it's incarceration rate. And it's like it doesn't account for like conviction and false convictions, which is why I brought up the point of over policing in our community. Black people are more likely to get arrested for the same crime as like a white person doing, for like they would be more likely to be just let go.
Right. Oh, okay. So just so you know, whenever we look up the numbers for arrest rates, right? Black people get arrested over, I think it was like 51%, but then the convictions actually go up to 55%. So they are getting convicted even more. So where can I see a report that says white people are committing more murders?
Hold on. Let me
Okay.
just
And then while
that
you look that up, if you can't ask the second question, one thing I hear often from Black Americans is you guys talk about exonerations. And statistically, I think it is true that it's about 50-50 who gets exonerated more. But why is it that anybody would ever want to focus on the few dozen exonerations instead of the couple or few thousand murders? I never understood that argument. Don't get distracted. I want you to find the FBI report that points
yeah.
out to back up what you're saying. But why is that? Why focus on the couple dozen exonerations versus the few thousand murders?
Okay. I never really looked into the exoneration thing. It's never been a standpoint that I usually stood on.
But you brought it
But
up.
yeah, but I would say that
Wait, why did you? Oh, go ahead. Finish your thought. Go ahead.
I would say that the reason why well, the thing is, I would say the reason why someone would bring it up is because it probably shows a discrepancy in your point. Because it's like, oh, if you're saying that 13% of people are committing 50% of the crime or whatever, it's not fair when actually that's not a true statement because white people commit more crime.
Well, to be
Like,
fair, the 50% number, I'm talking about murder.
yeah, like because
Okay.
like that 13% number, it comes from like that like FBI like arrest data, right? But it's
No, the
like
13% comes from the census. That's the
no,
population.
I'm
Okay, go
looking
ahead.
at it from like the FBI arrest data right now.
Okay.
And
And
so like
in your mind, what percentage of murders in this country are committed by black people?
um I wouldn't know because the
Wait,
third.
I thought you had an FBI report. Okay, go ahead. Finish. Go ahead. Finish your
Okay,
thought.
I was gonna say a statement and then I was gonna look at it. But I feel like the line cherry picks arrest data and ignores how systemic bias, environment, and enforcement patterns kind of like shape those numbers.
Once again, you could say whatever you want, right? But if somebody asked the question just very plain Jane and said, who commits more murder in this country? Is it white people or black people?
Okay, let me look that up.
Regardless of how you want to sugarcoat it to make yourself feel better, it is black people committing more murder in this country.
I'm
Right?
actually
You could
gonna
say,
I'm gonna confirm it.
okay, go ahead.
Okay.
All right, you tell me when you're ready. I'm going to bring somebody else up. And
I'm ready right
Oh,
now.
okay, great. Go ahead.
Okay. So white offenders are about 56% of murder arrests, black offenders about 41%, other races
Okay, where do
about
I find that?
3%. It's FBI and DOJ data.
Okay, so what do I Google to find that report?
All right. So you Google who commits more murder, white people or black people, exactly like that.
Okay, and then what report is it from?
It's the FBI.
Okay, hold on. Murder, white or black people?
Per capita per 100,000.
Okay. All right, so I Googled what you said. The first thing that comes up is Statista, then the FBI expanded homicide rate data table 6. What do I click on?
Hold on, let me make sure you click on the right thing.
Yes, please. Wait, you pulled up a report.
I'm actually, let me try to copy and paste the link.
No, because that's not going to work. Just tell me, what do I click on? I Googled exactly what you fucking told me to Google. What do I click on?
All right, go to Federal Bureau of Investigations, right? And then it's FBI Table 43 overview.
Yeah, you don't want to go there.
Table 43.
Yeah, you once again scroll over. If you're on table 43A, I don't even need to pull it up. Go over to the section. The first section on the left is in white. Scroll over to where it's gray. The first line is, I believe, murder and homicide. And what is the percentage of black people?
Hold on.
It's the first line.
Murder and homicide. No, murder and non-negligent manslaughter. Black or... it says 51.
Okay, so
in 2019.
Sure, no problem. So give me any report where it's white people, and I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest. The murder rates haven't gotten any better, right? So where can I pull up? And you said you had it. Obviously, you don't. Tell me where I could pull up any FBI report just like that shows white people committing more murder than black people.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay, great.
FBI raw numbers. Wait.
But I'm not going to lie, I'm a little confused where you said you already had the report up. I said when you're ready, go ahead.
Well, FBI raw numbers 2023.
Okay.
So if you just look up
Just
FBI,
read the numbers to me.
The AI will tell you.
I don't want AI. I want an FBI report.
Okay. Because the AI is literally saying it, but...
Of course. But the good news for you is the AI should cite sources where you could click on it and verify what they're saying.
All right. Oh.
Okay.
It's saying the FBI has not released its final 2023 report. So what it's telling me is like it's giving me information, but that it's like not gonna like it hasn't they haven't released their final 2023 report. So that's what I have. I'm just being honest.
Okay, and I appreciate that. Remember, the original question was very simple. Find me any FBI report over the last decade where white people are committing more murders than black people.
I couldn't find one.
Okay, great, and I appreciate that. So the question is very simple. Why is that happening? Just give me one sentence or mental bullshit line.
I mean, it's not bullshit if you
No,
actually
just
lived it,
give it
you
to me.
would know.
Good. If somebody walked up to you and said, "Hey, Chris, why is it that black people are committing more murder than white people?" What would your answer be?
It would be because arrests depend on policing patterns, where police patrol, and who gets reported, not just who commits crimes.
I got you. So the one argument I never, and I'm not going to lie, black people, black Americans that come up here and try and like debate this stat, there's not one argument that makes sense, but I'll be honest, this is one of the dumbest. Is you said the phrase over policing, right? I don't get that because to me, anytime there's more law enforcement on the street, crime goes down, especially violent crimes. So why do you guys say that?
Okay, that's actually a pretty good statement. I would assume that I genuinely would actually agree with you on the term that I would assume that crime should go down, right?
But you're the
But
one saying over policing.
but no, that's why I'm gonna make my point because
Okay,
on
great.
a surface level, it should mean like more police, right? But to be true, like in certain like short term, like targeted ways, but overall it's not that simple. Like whether law enforcement actually reduces crime, depending on how policing is done, what kind of crime you're talking about, and what the community conditions are, like it's basically like you can't predict stuff like that. When you increase patrols in like a specific area, like putting more officers in like a high crime neighborhood or around bars at night, like certain visible crimes like car theft or street robberies, they'll often like drop temporarily, but that's called like deterrence effect. And like studies show that like data driven policing can lower those crimes in the short run, but when the police leave, the effects usually fade or crime just moves to another area.
But that would okay. So you're saying that over policing leads to more crime because when the over policing stops, more crime happens. Am I understanding this correctly?
No, not that
Okay.
it stops when more crimes happen, is that it just gets like deterred to another area.
Okay. But
I just think it's not more policing. We just need like better policing.
okay,
Because
define that.
okay, because Baltimore, for example, right, has like the highest like police cities, right? But then they also have like worse murder rates than where I live. I live in the Upper West Side of Manhattan. I live in a pretty nice neighborhood.
Right.
I don't really see too many cops unless I go more downtown. But for example, like a lot of like inner city areas, even New York, where I live, is a good example. We do deal with a lot of crime from mostly like migrants and stuff. But I don't know. I just really haven't experienced much crime from like a specific race of people to like say like, oh, this one race is committing it. And I myself, who's a black person, I just can't side with that when I never like done anything like that.
But that to me, that's just another dumb argument. Like I've never seen a black person commit murder. Doesn't mean that black people aren't committing more murder throughout the whole country. Like
Mm.
and once again, everything you're saying, I've heard a million times, and it never makes sense to me. And how does it make sense? Like, how does it? Just imagine if I had 8 black people up here every day saying, acknowledging the facts right away, saying, yes, there's a gun problem, there's a violence problem in the black community. That would be much more productive than coming up here citing sources that you have never seen, and I don't know, giving bullshit responses. It doesn't make sense why you guys do that.
Okay, all right. So I'll actually give you a better one because
Okay, a better one.
I looked up something. So from
Okay, great.
2003, right, to 2013, NYPD ran a stop and frisk policy,
Correct.
where millions of random stops, mostly targeting Black and Latino men, kind of like happened. When the policy ended in 2014, critics warned that crime would skyrocket. Instead, crime continued to fall. Stop and frisk, it dropped by over 90%. That showed that like mass surveillance policing wasn't the reason crime declined. It was social and economic trends.
Okay. I think the trend was, this is just my opinion, right? And just follow along for a second. Every day under the Republican mayor, they got used to stop and frisk. So it basically trained the city not to go out and commit crime, right? So they were so used to it, it whipped everybody into shape. And then what happened was slowly New York City got back to its democratic policies, which has led to more violent crimes. Does that make sense first? And then if it does make sense, do you agree or disagree?
Um, yeah, I would say I would slightly agree because you're saying that okay, it got better, right? So was Bloomberg the mayor that year? I was maybe in like middle school, so I don't really remember. But
Sure, it doesn't matter. We'll go with Bloomberg.
yeah, so
You figure it went Rudy and then Bloomberg, right?
yeah. So you're
Okay.
basically saying New York's drop in crime proves that like heavy policing like essentially trained people not to commit crimes, right? And it's
Correct.
evidence
You're a
that
product of your environment, and if your
Mhm.
environment is filled with crime, you're more likely to do more crime. If
Mm.
you are, if the environment is there's less crime, people are staying inside more, and not going out and committing crimes, then that's a good thing.
Okay.
And that's the way people are trained. So, to me, when Trump sends in the National Guard, all the Democrats and a whole bunch of black people, you throw their hands up in the air and they're pissed off. But what Trump is trying to do is to make sure that that these Democratic mayors put more law enforcement in the areas they need to be.
hmm Okay,
Okay.
so you're right that the crime dropped fast during New York's crackdown years. That's what made people think policing alone did it. But that doesn't mean people were trained. It means basically like other factors kicked in
Like what?
while policing. Okay.
Did
So
the
it showed that
environmental, whatever bullshit you said earlier, did those get better? Whatever the fuck those meant?
yeah, well, I'll give you some examples. From 1990 to 2010, violent
So now
crime.
we're back to another. Okay, like I
Well,
said. To be fair, I said in the last decade. We're now going back over 3 decades. But go ahead. I'll let you make
no,
your
but
point.
okay. Violent crime fell across the whole U.S., including cities that didn't do stop and frisk or flood the streets with cops. So if New York's crime drop was only because of heavy policing, then the same shouldn't have happened in like L.A., Dallas, or Boston, but it did. So like crime fell nationwide because of economic demographics and better social conditions, not just presence. And I also want to point out um the decline stayed after stop and frisk ended. Like when stop and frisk stopped in 90% fewer random stops. I'm gonna quote this quote. It says, "If the city was only safe because people were scared of getting stopped, crime should have exploded again, but it didn't. Murders kept going down for years after stop and frisk was gone. That proves fear didn't make New York safe. Structure and stability did." And
Gotcha.
fear
Oh
doesn't
my god.
automatically equal respect. I just want to make one last point. Training people through fear doesn't build safety, it builds resentment. Historically, that's how uprisings happen. That's how this country was even built. right? The more people feel targeted, the less they cooperate with like the overseers or the law or whoever's above them. That's why
Fuck
cities
that.
like
Fuck that. Fuck that.
Baltimore
Fuck that. Fuck that.
collapsed under heavy
Why is it,
policing.
Chris? Stop. Why is it that the murder rates through July of this year are down over 20% year over year? That's throughout the country. Why
Wait, can you
is
say
that?
that again?
The murder rate through July is down 20% year over year. Why is that?
Throughout this year?
Yeah. All right. Final word to you. I'm going to move on to somebody else.
All right. So I'll look
Final
at
word
the
to you.
data.
Well, I'm
All
sorry.
right. So the data, oh, I was gonna say what the data showed me, but all right, final word.
Yep.
Well, it was nice debating you. I mean, you have different opinions.
No. It's okay to have different opinions. It's not okay to have different facts. And you came up here with your own set of facts. And then whenever I presented more facts to you, you act dumb. Like July of this year,
I just brought stats, bro.
once again, I can't. I get too frustrated. It's one thing to play dumb or to be dumb. I would much rather have somebody up here that is batshit crazy, saying crazy shit, than just having a snooze fest with you. No offense to you. You're a good dude. All right. Let's just next time maybe have some facts. And once again, everybody has their own opinion. You can't make up your own facts. That's what I want you to take out of this. Okay. Final word to you.
All right. Well, the final word would be you have a good day. And I wasn't using just opinions. I was also bringing stats.
And what is the number one stat that you brought up that from the last decade?
I would say the number one stat was what I was going to show you at the end was that according to summary of
No.
police data.
We're not going down this road. You're done.
All
All
right.
right. Have a good one, bro. Be good.
All right, man.
Where's Mass? Exactly, Bombi. Bombi, I'm not gonna lie, I've been agreeing with you a little bit more. That is whenever I agree with Bombi 3 broadcasts in a row, I think I do have to look in a mirror and say, what the fuck is wrong with me? But Bird, where are you from?
Michigan.
What brings you up, Bird?
I saw the prompt and
Okay. Are you a Muslim?
are these the only three options?
Well, here, let's just start off with this. Okay, already on coffee cup. Are you a Muslim, sir? Are you a Democrat?
Yep.
Are you a Black American?
Yep.
Okay, very good. So you said, are these the only three options? Is there
hmm
a group of people you want to put up there that is a bigger failure?
Yeah. White
Okay,
people.
go ahead, Bird. Floor is yours.
White people are a bigger failure. They
Okay,
fail that humanity.
okay. So if somebody said to you, why are white people failing? And I just want to keep in mind Muslims, a lot of terrorists coming from them, right?
A lot of
Democrats.
terrorists come from white people.
Wait, hold on, Bird. Let me help you out. Don't ever fucking talk when I talk. Okay?
Bitch, fuck you.
Oh no. What happened, Bird?
Hey, the fuck is wrong with you?
You're already emotional?
No, you're emotional. You're the
Well,
one who
no,
got all
it's
mad. Telling
yeah.
me not to speak.
Yeah, no. I'll give you a chance to speak. Just don't talk when I talk. Because if
Look,
you
bro,
talk
this is
when
a
I talk,
conversation, bro. Don't get all
hold on one
bitchy and
second, Bird.
emotional.
When
Just
you
talk.
talk when I talk, that means I have to bitch slap you, and I don't want to have to do that, Bird.
Oh, this is rage bait bullshit, huh?
No, just don't talk when I talk.
Right. You
Okay,
know you
so
wouldn't dare
hold
put your
on,
hands
Bird,
on me,
because I
bro.
do want to hear you out. Democrats
Right.
lost to a terrible candidate in Donald Trump, and Black Americans tend to play victim for shit that happened to their ancestors, and they're responsible for over half the murders in this country. So you said
Okay.
white people. Give me one or two talking
How many
points.
murders?
Hold on
How,
one second, Bird. Give me one or two talking points why white people should be on the list. Bird, that's your boyfriend calling you. He said, "Get the fuck out. You're already embarrassing yourself, Bird."
White people are arrested for 68% of violent crime in America.
Okay.
White men are arrested for 80% of PDF arrest in America. Well, whiteness is destructive to humanity. I just told you that.
Okay. So if somebody said to you that regardless of the crime stats you bring up in any
and
crime,
also white
okay,
people
go
have
ahead, Bird.
terrorists. Yeah, white people have terrorists. They unlock. They have. It's been more school shootings this year than it's been days in a year.
Okay.
It's like you
So
guys forget with all the stuff that you guys do, and y'all want to point the finger, but it's
okay.
4 fingers, it's 3 fingers pointed back at you.
Okay, you did great with your answers, but let's just talk about a couple of them. Number one, you could say that white people commit X crime at X percent, right? You have every right to do that. But there's not one crime that the FBI and the DOJ tracks that black people are committing less than 13% of that crime. Does that make sense?
So
Okay. So why do I use the number 13%?
because it's a dog whistle that you use to try to talk about black people.
Okay, great.
But
Wait, hold
answer this
on, Bird.
first.
Hold on, Bird.
Answer this first.
Hold on, Bird.
How many murders
Shut your bitch ass up, Bird.
You see what I'm saying, bro?
13%.
You know you about to lose.
Right.
You know
I'm
you about
losing,
to
Bird.
lose.
Yes, Bird.
You're
doing
That's why
great.
you got to start acting like a clown.
You're doing great. But just so you know,
Right. So how many murders are there a year?
Hello, Bird.
How many are there a year? How many
Bird.
average murders are there a year?
Bird, what I'll do is I'll drop your dumbass down. I call that the hood down there. That's the hood. Okay, so you're back in the hood. All right. And the 13% number, that's not a racist dog whistle. That is the percentage of black people in this country, not according to me, okay, but according to the census that is done every 10 years in this country. Okay. So that's point one. Point two, you could sit there and say, well, what about white people? They're shooting up schools or shooting up churches. Correct. If there's a school shooting or a church shooting or a mass shooting, most likely it is a white person. And I can acknowledge that as a white man. The crazy thing, even with those three types of murders added in, it's still the black folk, okay, that are committing more murder throughout this country. Stop being racist. Okay, great. Just so you know, numbers and facts are not racist. Okay, I don't know where you guys come from, but a number cannot be racist. So, and Bird is a perfect example. He thought 13% was racist, a racist dog whistle. Meanwhile, it's just a number from the census report. Numbers don't lie, correct? White people lie, black people lie. Numbers don't fucking lie. All right, so let's see if Bird's bitch ass is back in the queue, and he is. All right, go ahead, Bird.
I can speak for myself, racist.
Okay, so what did I say, Bird? That was racist.
Yeah, you keep trying to listen. Black people make up 13% of the population. Black people make up 13% of black people make up 13% of the population, but all 13% of the population aren't committing murders. So when you bring up 13 commits 50, you're being.
Who's that screaming in the background? Is that your wife yelling?
That's being false. That's a mental health issue.
Who's that yelling in the background?
That's a bipolar issue.
What's going on over there, Bird? Oh, hell yeah. What's going on over there, Bird? There's about to be some black on black crime. You're about to get that bitch ass slapped.
It's mental health, bro. Chill out.
Who is that?
Mind your business.
Well, to be fair, it is my business. It is my life.
It's not your business.
Oh, it's definitely my business now. I'm all up in that coin. So what's going on over there, Bird? You're up here lying.
Lying about what?
Oh, fuck yeah. She's about to bitch slap the fuck out of you. Slap him once
She's
for
not
me.
even talking to me. She's not even talking to me.
Who's she talking to?
She's minding her business like you should be.
Oh, she's definitely not minding her business. That's for damn sure. She's about to beat
She
that
is.
ass,
She's not
Bird.
talking to you.
She's about
Bro,
to beat that ass.
we don't have domestic violence over here, bro. That's your
Wow,
household.
sounds like we're approaching that level. Not gonna lie. Slap him once for me, exactly.
Mental health is real, bro. Chill out.
100%. So why don't you go tend to that instead of
you don't tend to mental health, bro.
Bullshit.
I'm not a mental health.
So somebody's having a mental
so you
health
can't argue the argument. You want to try to talk about my life, huh? You can't argue. You can't stay on the topic.
You almost said my wife. Go ahead, bro.
Okay,
I
said
so
my
go
life.
ahead.
You can't stay on topic.
Okay.
So you want to start talking about some bullshit, bro?
Well, when I hear somebody screaming in the background, it is distracting, but we'll carry on. No problem.
Right. What the fuck?
She's going to beat that ass, Bird. But go ahead. What did I say that was inaccurate, Bird? What have I said that was inaccurate?
It's disingenuous. You try to 13% of the population are responsible for 50. No, the criminals are responsible for 50% of the murders. 13% of the population is 45 million people.
Of course.
And the number of murders that get committed a year is like 6,000 to 10,000. So that's a very, 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 very small percentage of the black population.
All right, so just give me.
I'm not done. I'm not done. It's a very small percentage of the.
Now you're back in the hood again. Now you're back in the hood. When I say you're done, you're done, and you're back in the hood. W drop. All right, Dime is saying host is a racist. So Dime, you have my undivided fucking attention. Dime, where are you from?
America.
America. Okay, very. Why do you say America? Why not say like at least the state where you're from?
I'm from.
I'm sorry.
California.
California. Okay, and Dime, you said that host is a racist. Can you tell me the most racist thing I've said, please? The floor is yours.
Yeah, you're talking about black people.
Okay, so all right. So if I say there's a lot of black people in the NBA, is that racist?
Maybe.
If I say Barack Obama was the first black president, is that racist?
Sir, you're playing games. You know exactly what you're doing.
Okay. So where do we go from here, Dime?
Well, maybe stop being racist.
But I'm asking you, what did I say that was racist?
Well, the stuff that you say, you're just being very mean.
Okay. Did I say anything that's factually not true?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me what.
And on top of that, you're just saying black people like you've met every black person. That's not nice.
Okay. Once again, can you tell me something that was incorrect that I said?
Yes, you said we all live in a ghetto and we chimp out and we do this and we do
never
that.
once said that. Never once
You
said
said that we're chimping out.
Okay, so Dime, you're a liar.
I'm not lying. I've been watching you for a while.
Okay, so let's just cut to the chase. Dime, you're full of shit. Okay? Final word to you, and then I'm going to move on because I could just tell you're either high.
Now you are.
Hold on one second, Dime. Hold on 1 second, Dime. I could just tell. What?
Now
hold on
you want to move on because you're not getting the reaction you thought. You are a racist.
Oh no, Dime.
I'm gonna. Yeah. You want a reaction. So now that I'm not giving you one, you want to now demonize me as an evil person. You have issues.
No, I don't think you're evil.
You need to get help. Leave black people alone. Why are you guys beating your meats to black women on porn? Like, you guys are sick.
You know what? Can I confess something to you, Dime? I've been told, and I didn't mute your dumbass. I don't want people to think I muted your dumbass. Not your mother, not a yo mama joke. But I must tell you, Dime, just a confession between you and I. I've been told that I have jungle fever.
What the fuck? Yeah, you probably do. Most of you sick fucks do.
So wait, so if you like black people, now you're a sick fuck? I don't get that.
No, it just means that you have a certain attraction you can't explain. So now your hatred.
I can't explain it. What does jungle fever mean?
Like That's just kind of weird.
But what does it mean?
That means like having attraction for someone outside your race.
And is that okay?
No, I think we should keep the blood pure.
Have you ever dated a white man?
Absolutely not.
Would you ever date a white man?
Absolutely not.
But wait, so let's recap. You would never ever date a white man.
Having a preference is completely different.
I have jungle fever and I'm the racist?
Because you're probably the type to call me the N-word in bed. The fuck?
Well, to be fair, I've never slept with a black woman. But
You can't.
okay, I can't.
You
Okay.
can't.
Tell me more. Why?
You can't.
Okay.
Because they don't prefer you. You can't.
Well, if I showed you my DMs, that would prove otherwise. I don't know.
Cool ass bitches.
So, whoa. So you're saying the black chicks that are in my DMs, they're coons?
Absolutely. You're the type to call them the heart ER. Absolutely. They're probably more. I'll probably call them something more than coons.
What would you call them?
That's the only word I could describe right now.
I'll be honest with you, Dime. If somebody just was listening to this conversation, you came up here calling me a racist, but I think you're coming off way more racist.
Oh, my racist. My dog is white.
Oh, go ahead. I got a white dog. I'm going to use that. I got a black dog. Okay, cool. All right. So where do we go from here, Dime? Because I'm going to be honest. My natural.
Okay, where we go from here is stop
talking facts.
If we're all Americans, then we all need to stick together. We can't be saying, "Oh, you're black, you're white." Like, why? Look at your prompt. Do you think that's nice?
Is it nice? No, but I think sometimes, I don't know if you know who Lizzo is. She has a song called "Truth Hurts," and sometimes truth hurts.
Well, it's not the truth.
You didn't expect me to quote Lizzo, did you?
It's not the truth. You could say some, yeah, but everyone has ignorant groups. Like, you think it would be bad if I said that your group has a lot of P3DOs in your group and you guys like children? No, that wouldn't be nice.
Of course, but even that crime stat, black people are committing more than 13% of that crime.
You mean black men or black women?
It doesn't break it down by sex.
Listen, I'm not committing crimes. I've never been arrested.
Right. And once again, to be clear, I'm not saying all black Americans are murderers or all Muslims are terrorists. I'm just saying that the numbers don't lie. And the majority.
Don't dare compare us to Muslims, okay?
Well, I'll tell you where you guys are similar. All three groups up here are very similar when it comes to you refuse to acknowledge facts. And every single Muslim, Democrat, and black American to appear up here, they lie, deny, and deflect. Host is losing the debate. Yep. You got a fan down there.
We could but you're not looking for an honest conversation. You're really just looking for someone to just react a certain way so you can say, this is how black people act. Let's just be honest.
Okay. So can you tell me something that I've said? You said you've been listening for a while. What's something that I said that is not true?
You say stuff like chimping now, you guys do this.
I never once said that.
Even comparing us to these three groups right here, you could be you could be a black person, not be a Democrat or a Muslim. So it's like you're comparing three groups that are not even similar in any type of way.
But the chimping out comment, I didn't say that. But there are people in the chat that have said that 100%. My natural reaction to somebody like you is to give you a second grade math question, watch you fumble over that second grade math question, have everybody laugh at you, and then I move on to the next person. But you seem like a sweet chick, and I feel the jungle fever this morning, so I will not do that. Yeah, it is. It's like
sick.
It is. Second grade math is sick. You're right. But that's what happens.
You're not bullied enough in high school. Like, what's going on?
That's what happens is so many black people and Muslims and Democrats come up and they want to call me dumb just because like I'm a cashier at McDonald's and whatever the case may be. But then every fucking time I give them a second grade math question, they stutter or fumble or in a very confident way give the wrong answer. So I don't want to embarrass the fuck out of you because once again, my jungle fever is kicking in. So final word to you, and then I'm going to move on.
Listen, you can never embarrass me. I'm above you.
Okay, of course. And once again, as tempting as it is, I will give you the final word, then I'm going to move on, okay?
Are you Christian?
I'm not. I'm not very religious. I used to be one. I used to be a Muzzy. I no longer
Wait,
am.
for real?
Yes.
Oh, okay, but what?
All
You
right.
can't be mean to all black people because one day you might need a black person.
Yes, of course. I'm not mean to all black people. The only people I'm mean to are people that come up here and say ridiculous things
Having
and can.
assumptions
Okay.
about them. That's not nice.
Okay. All right. Final word to you, and then I'm gonna move on. Okay, Dime?
You are not Muslim. You support the Jews.
Okay. All right. Is that your final word? Can I move on?
Yeah, you can move on.
All right, Dime. Be good, love, okay? I mean, once again, natural reaction is to go right to the math question. But, you know, Reckless? What's going on over there? What are you up to, Reckless?
My fault. I just came out the shower, cuz.
How are you, Reckless?
Oh, I'm doing so good.
Oh, that's tremendous.
Yeah.
Did you want to come up and talk about anything or just coming up to say hi?
Nah, I mean, I guess I can, if you'll let me, I'll argue that last statement on the prompt.
Okay, so tell me what's going well for Black America today.
Actually, a lot of economic growth that nobody talks about is happening. Honestly, you asked me that question, but I want to specifically attack option 3.
Okay.
Reconstruct that.
Okay. Okay, so the question was, what is going well for Black Americans today? Just give me 3 things, please.
Economically wise.
Economically wise, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I already said economic wise. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Ooh, that's my black intellect. You know, I'm just not smart enough to. But anyways, yeah, you got economics. More safe neighborhoods. You know, a lot of things. More safe neighborhoods. And okay, you said 3 things. I'll name a 3rd one. Economics, safer neighborhoods, and better education.
Okay, great.
Yeah, especially for Black women.
Okay, tremendous. And if somebody asks you what's not going well for Black America, what would your answers be?
Anything that's not going well with any other race in America.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, so if somebody said to you, Black people are murdering more Americans than any other race, true or false?
Oh, that's 100% false.
Okay. And what leads you to say that?
The facts.
Okay. And where can I verify your facts?
That same source that you got that 1350 step from, you can look at that same source and show that it's not that 50% are committing the murders, okay, or the unalivings, as you will. They're arrested for them.
Okay. But then when you look up the convictions, it goes up to 55%.
It fills up to 55%.
Yes.
You know that, and the other 50% is led to what?
Well, it would be the other 40. Oh, okay.
That means no. It's 50% of exonerations, not the convictions.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's a complete fallacy.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? That's a complete fallacy, right?
Oh hell
not
yeah.
if 50% are arrested for murder, that don't even make any sense. Are arrested? You mean to tell me 50% is committing or convicted for it, right? And the other half is exonerated? That don't even make no sense, right? So which one is true?
Okay, so let's use nice round numbers. Let's say 10,000 murders are committed, 5,000 are done by black people, right? 5,000 are done by white people. So that's 50-50. And out of those 10,000 convictions, there's 50 exonerations. Half are white
That don't
people.
even make any sense. Either you commit 50, could get convicted for, or for 50%, or exonerated for 50%. You understand how that don't work?
Wait, I'm so sorry.
How can it be 50% that's committed, but another 50% that's exonerated? You know what I'm saying? That's impossible.
Oh fuck yeah. Okay. So what? Okay. Once again, if you're on coffee cup. Once again, just follow along. 10,000 murders, half and half, 50% white, 50% black, 5,000 each. And there's exonerations for whatever reason, right? Some are the same year, some are years later. But let's say there's 50 exonerations, half are white, half are black. That does not, those 25 exonerations for black people does not override or cancel out the 5,000 murders done by black people.
Yes, it does, because
okay, it does. Okay, great. Yeah, makes sense.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because you're saying 50-50. It's not a 50-50. If 50% are exonerated, that means less than, if over 50% is exonerated, which it is, that means less than 50% are actually committed. You know what I'm saying? That means there's an overwhelming amount that are actually exonerated for the crimes that they were accused of. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let's go smaller numbers. Let's see if this works. Let's just say there's 10 murders, okay, 10 convictions, and one is exonerated. That does not cancel out or override the other 9 murders, correct?
Correct, but that's not the case.
What do you mean, but that's not the case?
I'm still trying to make up a lie, all right? It's over 50% are exonerated. That means less are actually committed, less than 50%. So a vast majority are actually exonerated, right? And it's
so in your mind, if 5,000 black people were convicted for murder, in your head, do you think half of that 5,000 is getting exonerated?
Over. That's what the statistics say.
No. Okay. Very good.
And it's not that they're convicted.
Reckless. Mm-hmm. There's a big difference between half of the black people convicted for murder are exonerated versus the statement that over half the exonerations are for black people. Do you see the difference in those two statements?
You don't even know what you just said just then. You ain't making no sense whatsoever.
Okay.
And see, that's the problem. It's like you come up here, and I know you're trying to raise bait or something like that, but I was trying to see if you actually knew you was talking about it, and you don't. Mm-hmm. And so it's actually like, I was quite disappointed, right? So you're telling a lie, right? And it's quite sad, because if you think this is a attempt to grift, it's a pathetic attempt. All
right, listen here, you ghetto fuck. Listen to me, okay? I'm going to say 2 statements, okay? And you tell me the difference between the 2 statements, okay? Statement 1.
Yeah.
Over half the murders were exonerated. And then statement 2, over half the exonerations were for black people. What are the differences between those 2 statements? Go ahead.
That there's no difference. Both of them make no sense.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Okay, so
all right, listen, Reckless, I'm done, Reckless. You're dumb as fuck, sir. Point blank.
She's so mad.
Right. I am mad. I am mad that there are
You're
people
supposed to be
like
the
you.
master
And if it was
racist.
just you, I would not
You're
get as mad. But
you're
there are
not even
so many
smart
people,
enough. You're
just
not
like
even
your
smart enough
dumbass,
to
that
grip.
comes up here and you act like you're the smart one. That's the funny thing.
You're not even smart enough to grip, dude. Like, this is so pathetic.
Okay, very good. Final word to you, and then I'm moving on. Go.
You said a final word?
Yep.
Yeah, so the whole point was to say that 50% are arrested, so they're not even convicted. That's what I was saying. Like, you were lying the whole time. And over 50% are exonerated, right? Meaning that less percent is actually being convicted. Okay? Yeah. Bro, you gotta do better. You gotta do better. You gotta try harder, bro. But yeah, those are my last words.
Reckless, I appreciate you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in all seriousness, what would this live be without dumbasses like Reckless? It would be boring. If I didn't have the Recklesses up here and the Dimes up here and the Chris's up here, this live would be boring as fuck. So listen, shout out to them. I appreciate them.
Hello.
How are you, sir? Where are you from?
I'm from the great state of Mississippi.
All right. And are you a Muslim?
No.
Are you a Democrat?
No.
Are you a Black American?
No.
All right. I don't need to talk to you then. That's all I want. If you're a Muzzy, a Democrat, or a Black American, I want to talk to you. However, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Reckless. Yeah, that's that. All right, I'm done with this live for now. I'm going to come back in a little bit. I'm going to go elsewhere for now. I love you all. And I'll be back shortly. David thinks he outdebated you. He is too slow to figure out the nuance of what you were saying. What? Once again, what would the broadcast be without these dumb fucks? I don't know. Quick battle. No, Josiah. No, come on, Josiah. There are plenty of head-to-head professionals on this app. And that will never, ever be me. And I am on record as saying that if you see me start doing head-to-heads, if you see me sitting on panels in a consistent way, having a circle jerk with people I mostly agree with, begging people to join the boxes, that's when you know it's time to block me. It's that simple. Head-to-head, circle jerk, begging people to join the boxes. If you ever hear me do any of those three things, I beg you, block me. All right, I'll be back. I'm going to come back at 6. So I'll be back in 30 minutes, and I love you all.